All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Powerlifting America Pro Duel. I am your host, Sebastian Berskady, and here at the venue, we have the team owners, Pinoy Bulldozer, Ethan Donato, we've also got TV Patrick and Kevin Serrano here today with us. So obviously, this is a really exciting first of the day. We haven't experienced really anything like this before in powerlifting. What are your guys' first thoughts in terms of a team format?
My first round is just exciting. I've never seen it before, and I'm excited to see how that team runs it, how the lifters pick each of their lifts. There's a thing that because the effort. I'm just wondering, and I'm curious to see what it is. They were just competing for the individual. Yeah, I mean, it's like clean, what powerlifting usually is. Usually, when you think about powerlifting, you take individual experience with yourself, but here you got to take into account competing with the team and see how the game plan affects your other team members.
Yeah, so in terms of like the game plan, you would say their shoes or maybe their handlers. What in terms of the game plan? And remember, there are no individual prizes. There's only a team prize. So that's what's going to the game plan these lifters are going to be having.
For me, I think it's finding that balance between the two extremes, which is overshooting and pretty much when it comes to the strategy, you don't want to it's late because your team is going to get put in a pretty weak position if you go too light. But if you go too heavy, and this is it's a lot of points off the board.
Yeah, and we have a lot of lifters who are very prepared to internationals. This is a tune-up meet, so it's interesting to see which lifters are going to be taking your text. So I've heard that some rumors said the Richard Adler is going to be at 840. So that would be something really crazy to see. Yeah, in terms of that. So who do you guys think are going to be some of the athletes? Asset in terms of the deadlift. We think this meets all about the deadlift. Who's going to be an asset to the deadlift? Who might be that I know?
First person that comes to mind for me is Ryan Terrence. Also, Shane Nutt, because those who the deadlift specialists are gonna be very important when it gets to well, those are the two names that come to mind. For me personally, Edison says it flex. He pulls over 800, so he's definitely gonna be an ass first. Sure. What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. Those
deadlift specialists are going to get to come.
at final polls, trying to see
Who can stand
for the win. But I mean, it's really going to come down to making your attempts, squats or bench, because any missed lift
can lead to something very
trying to make up for those lost points.
Yeah, and you touched on this in the appreciate. You think that something like what Jack Relator did at Nationals can get the play here, where you miss your first attempt, go up, miss your second, and then get placed in a position where you might have to pull something you've never pulled before for the fifth on the third attempt, maybe miss your first two. So is that something that we may see here tonight?
No,
those are coming from other federations, other we come into play when we see lifters. So I mean, maybe they get called for a
technical failure,
so they can get some good lift points. So yeah, I mean,
I told that.
You mentioned Ryan. It's his first time ever on a stiff bar, so we really haven't seen it. He hasn't seen anything like this before. His training has looked good. I've seen some of the videos. Devo has pulled on a stiff bar before. A stiff bar before. So, do you think that's how big the doctors that today?
I think that's a huge factor because based on confidence that Ryan has pulling on that stiff bar, he's gonna choose it here, or he's gonna say, "Hey, let's play a conservative. Let's have this too."
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about the deadlift. Let's talk a little bit about the squat. Who do you think is going to be an asset with the squat, liability with the squat? Who do you think?
From you, Alec.
So Alec hasn't competed for quite a while. It's really interesting to see that he's got a massive squat, bodybuilder, absolutely jacked. I think that's a great game. Who would you think may be more of a liability?
I think it's
IMP's a princess again, but because she is a
she's just squatted 420 in training. So I mean, I think she's my pick to make the national team. We're gonna look at the women's team. She made Culture American national team. She's a big pick of mine. In terms of Kevin, who do you think asset liability on the bench press? No. We go back there. So obviously, I think we said Jack can later do the 280 on the bench and on the platform after squats as well. Okay, we are in a team to predictions. Who do you guys think is going to biggest squat of the night? We're gonna go Richard Andre. Richard Andre? All right, let me flip the question real fast. I think we're going in terms of total. In terms of total, is going to have the highest squat.
All right.
I think Alex Bob.
Alex Bob, okay.
Last speed.
198, which is pretty impressive.
No, sorry,
Michael Cole de Pietro. I mean, he's known for
squat specialist.
This week, and he was like, I don't think there's anyone that has a better just chair than so I mean, that's gonna be something really interesting to look out for. I think you did a 595 for 5. That was pretty crazy. So we definitely look at that. Okay. Next question. Best GR.
Her training has been going really, really well.
I would like to answer that, but like her standard of training in her gym is very high.
It's in her garage gym, but she's clearly training up to the standards.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so coming down. I think Richard or Debo is going to be going last.
I think one of the things we want to consider as well is on them to pull for the win, and are they going to in the event that they want to force them to put the win?
You're just moments away from starting, so final predictions. Which team is winning tonight?
Kaiju.
I'll take the Moonwalkers. And I think we have a little surprise here. Bulldozer. We're going Moonwalkers all day. You gotta put it out. Put it out. He's not committed. Wait. All right, we are just moments away from starting the surprise day break.
The following is a presentation of Powerlifting America. 12 leaders, 2 teams, 1 champion. This is the Powerlifting America Pro Duel. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome you to MPG Fitness, the host of the 2024 Powerlifting America Pro Duel. There you can see Kaiju Captain Jackie Malater. She's got her sights set on Reno, but first she'll be hoping to lead her team to victory here tonight. Standing in her way are the Moonwalkers, captained by Dwarf Lee Edward. He's coming off a spectacular performance at the American Pro 2, and he's looking to capitalize on that here tonight. Now that you've met our captains, we bring you our starting lineups, presented by Strike Shot. With the new format comes a new scoring system. The top 4 athletes by good lift points will score for each team. Good lift points take into account an athlete's body weight, gender, and total weight lifted to create a level playing field. The team with the highest cumulative score between the 2 teams will be the Pro Duel champions. Coming up next, the bar will be loaded and we will crown a champion of the 2024 Powerlifting America Pro Duel.
Kevin, have you heard her name before?
Yeah, she's
Romania at IPF Junior Worlds.
she plays third and like
Good lift score. What was her good lift score again?
Good lift score right now.
what I was gonna say it's actually
About her as one of the up and coming female powerlifters. Why tonight? Approaching the bar, getting ready for her first squat. Getting with the unrack.
distracted there.
Down up. Oh my goodness, what a
Squad.
opener for Jessica Kinney.
It's for Jessica. Now we're loading up the bar to 175 for Jacqueline later.
Up and coming woman powerlifter. A lot after this meet.
Jackie most recently
Completed 2023
USAPL Raw Nationals, where she competed in the
prime time.
Bar is loaded. Just the bar, getting under, setting up. Walks it out.
And
Going up, up. Oh my goodness, another.
easy squad by Jackie. Let's give it a 3 set.
and the refs say 3 red lights.
That's good lift. That's the thing.
Noah Peely, MPG Fitness is on.
He's turning the second angel.
You think that's gonna play a role in terms of whether he can make a big difference for his team?
Yeah, I mean,
Take into consideration here is made lifts, right?
right? You don't want to risk being any risk, and then
Some of these lifters come from years of experience,
so we'll see how these.
lifters do when it comes to a team-based scoring system.
Under pressure, Noah approaching the bar aggressively. And racks it. Noah Peely gets the squat today. Get up. Wow.
Very right?
Hard, as you know, he is only in his certification. How he conservative, or if he's just gonna keep going.
To continue seeing our openers, we're going to continue seeing
The kaiju and batteries.
score start increasing, and we're going to start
Seeing a cumulative spirit that
what they're looking like. So as the meet progresses, we're going to be able to see
all these teachers stacking up against each other. This was 16 kaiju.
4.5 moonwalker. Approaching the bar for his opening squat. 109 kg.
It's stressful.
Oh wow, that's just right.
This back.
Make it Team Kaiju proud. Solidifying his 190 millimeters. On his 50 water for
the thing with these first couple lifts is you want to make sure you
You get all the and the back.
if you miss any lifts, that's going to lead to
Same part of the beginning.
I'll slag any
Kilos that you might have missed.
Every once in a while.
IG currently in the lead.
That was part of the picture. Starting to walk her. Then she.
For his opening squat.
She left the bag at the.
Squat sit there. Walks it out, gets the squat from there. Very controlled descent, and he gets it up easily.
Yeah.
He might be named Walker, but he just did a sprint.
Right, once. It's
230 for Jeffrey Thompson, weighing in at
77 feet. Here it goes.
Score right now is Kaiju 92.1
One good lifts. And that is
30.5 good lifts. But don't let that score
four you as you still have a few more
of the Moonwalker and Kaiju lifters yet to take
their openers.
That's approaching the bar for the squat. Letting the bar settle.
Back to the back.
Thompson gets the squat command. Sending, and he is going off. Thompson. Now, what do you think about that? Think about that grind.
Well, I mean, it's just
Just the openers. In this game.
see how he fix if he corrects anything on a second attempt.
I mean, again, this is just what you said.
It's a little too early to make predictions. Now, Michael is known for
For being a great spread.
We'll see how he handles 230.
Getting up easy.
It's a very comfortable way for Michael. He gets
Gets 3 white ones from the referees. And
taking up the bar up to 260 for Shane Nuts.
owner and proprietor of Milk Training Systems.
Shane Nutt approaching the
All things are to respect.
Very excited to see this lifter tonight. Walks it out.
Gets distracted.
Not getting up. Oh, wow. Easy opener.
Now we're taking up the bar.
It's a 275 kilos, 606.
5 reds. Wait,
And then, that KDs.
Remind me, take the collection. On deck is Jordan and Kendall Willis.
Ryan Torrance.
Punching back is a respect.
Torrance walks out and lets it settle. Gets the squat command. Easy squat for Ryan Torrance.
It's easier than 275, like the referee said.
it's 3 white lights.
3 whites for Ryan Torrance. A big squatter approaching the bar bruiser.
I'm sitting there. It's yours, but that's
Kaiju 142 unit.
that breaks.
Letting it settle.
And it's
Smart command. Getting up. Oh my. What a squat from Alec.
wow.
AKA old place. No, no, you spare me. This man that goes into gym. An actual dress suit. And
There's over 7 and the opportunity also to screen it to
Their squad, the score is Kaiju 132,
good looks and that is meant
42 good lifts,
I see all the scriptures that after these two that they done
taking their openers.
squat.
I don't think I think
Seconds left to hit this open.
20 seconds.
10 seconds for Edward. Scores 139 Kaiju.
All right, he
He has 10 seconds to receive the spec of it and see if he can
unrack the bar and get the signal from the referee.
Oh, very fast setup. Locks it out.
let's set it. There's a respect signal.
Let's see if he can hit the squat now.
It's not wow.
Hit the squat. Beetle flips. Buzzer beater showing that clutch gene early.
And to get back
To 325 for
Richard Andre.
last lifter of the flight.
And then after he is dead, he gets a 10 here.
Richard Hockey. Very strong lifter here. Squatted. Over.
Living as he upset period.
Spotters and loaders.
Notice all the strategies to the step.
Because this is a lot of weight.
Take this time and then
Recalculated approach to the bar.
using his time wisely.
Walks it out, letting it settle.
Gets a step bit
Getting up.
and makes it higher into pay.
Richard Andre.
He should. I
That much weight that fast.
And after
first round of strength, you know, lunch
139 good lift points,
and moonwalk is the points.
we still got tons of more competition to go.
Hey, so spirit and third.
Our first round of openers.
Kevin's never been
Much after opener. The bar for her second attempt. Squat again for Jessica. We have Jackie Malater coming up for a second attempt.
Violating a bar to 402 for Jackie, weighing in at only 69 kilos.
Wow. From Jackie Malater.
Now Jackie is taking squats over 190 kilos
In train, which is because of the protein cancers.
See what she loads up for her third attempt. But up now we have Noah,
It's a
90 kilos, 420 pounds, weighing in
and at only 63 kilos.
FPG's own second attempt. His opener with a little bit of a grind. So let's see if we can move this one faster than.
That was a nice walk up for Noah.
Very nice walk for Noah. It's from the referees.
Approaching the bar. Letting the bar settle. 205 kgs. What a squat by Robert.
Up next
We got Sterling Redmond, and we got 212.
12 kilos,
As of now, Sterling is KG
131 good lifts, and moonwalk.
Walker's 153 kilos. Sterling landed at just under 100
50 pounds.
10-kilo jump. That's the jump. At the bar.
Very calm approach by Sterling.
Austin Perkins-esque unracked. Now he's there.
Now that's a beautiful squat by
Sterling. And we get 3 randos because of the priest.
That is a good lift.
Yeah, 3-1. The Austin Perkins unracked. With 140.7 kaiju.
Now we want to remind you that this is
18 competition, so
competing against yourself. You are accumulating points.
for your respective team. So,
You really don't want to be overextending yourself on these second attempts.
so if you had seconds pitch,
The remaining of the second attempts.
second attempts, distance,
Strategy. Lifting. Thompson getting under the ball. Squat command. Hudson descends into the hole, getting up right biggie. A grind.
White lights, and that's all you need. And we're loading up the bar to 245 for Michael Peter. Weighing in at just 0.1 below Jeffrey Thompson. Now, again, we'll remind you that Michael is very incredible squatting abilities.
Getting under the bar. Unracks it, ready it center. Area squat for Michael.
And after Michael Smith, you see the character is trailing just 2 good lift points on their moonwalkers. Like you see the 43 good lifts and moonwalkers at 145.
Approaching the bar for a second. Got unrexed. Letting it settle, getting the squat. And he's out. Wow. Easy squat.
297.5 kilos, just ending 660 for Ryan Torrance. So this is almost a 3 times body weight squat.
To show that he's more than just a deadlift specialist. Squat the man. Got the lift. It's solid. More than just a deadlift specialist. I am right.
It's a 2.5 kilos to 300 kilos for Al. As Alec is only weighing in at 91 kilos.
Squat. Very scary in a team competition. A huge.
I work
That easy.
We're very anxious to see what he loads up for his third attempt. Dwardley going up to 317.5 kilos. Again, weighing in at 96.4 kilos. As we go into the last 2 squats and 6 attempts, we have the Kaiju trailing behind the Moonwalkers at 0.6 good lift and Moonwalkers at 149.
Debo kept us on edge with his last attempt. Off his sleeve for a second. For his second attempt. Here we go. Walking it out. Gets the squat command. Into the hole, grinding it, getting it out.
Very easy squat.
Second. Debo the hero.
140 kilos.
Here, Richard.
Is that in there? So much weight.
Now, so far, we haven't had any missed attempts. So far, it seems to be that everybody's taking it very calculated and very smart attempts into the third attempt.
Once it failed, each seems
Maybe change definition.
So, voters secure the bar.
spotted. For his safety.
Richard.
Coaching will wait. That very few people
People will have protection in the tank. And he seems that.
on break. Getting under the print. Racks it. On the
Missed that
rack,
key.
racks
Has to
Rewrite bullet.
10 seconds to see if he can get a re-rack. So it looks like Richard will time out and
Or yeah, his second attack and then
to retake it on his third.
for power.
under pressure like this.
Contrary. We should be best.
Hopefully, this one can be better. There's some confusion on the platform. It's actually timed out because of that.
This step.
We said that.
So it looks like our first miss of the game is
Timing out, so we'll see how this
shakes up the squares. At the two.
third attempts as we see Richard Andre missing his
330.
second attempt squat. Now these are the lifts that matter.
These are the lifts that you can say.
Whether or not these lifters are gonna have to pull for the win
Because
or misses any of these lifts, that's gonna be
extra points that these
teammates are gonna have to make up going into the bench press and
Pushing the bar for her third attempt. Looks like there is some confusion on the platform this morning.
getting started. It's like
right? Make it perfect for Jessica. Now the bar is low
for just what she gets ready to take
5 kilos, 402 pounds.
Letting it settle.
Wow.
And she ended up just blowing it up.
Now this is a very critical thing to be. She looks to add more good lift points to the team.
Pressure's on for Malay. Oh, but a fast lockout.
Again, we don't want to overextend ourselves and risk missing this.
They're safe than sorry. But with his third attempt squat, you can hear his fans in here. You can hear the support.
Pretty simple strategy from Noah, taking a 5 kilo jump from his first to second and then a 5 kilo jump from his second to third. Let's see how it plays out.
Out of intensity right now, nodding. Oh my God! Freaking- My goodness, dogging him for a walk.
Now we're taking up the bar up to 290 and Sterling Walker. Again, these lifts are very important for them to get their student points for the team. This is not an individual competition. This is a team competition. The lift matters. We'll see how Sterling Walker handles 220 meters. Pounds.
Walker gapping at that Oh yeah, Sterling with the showmanship. Selling the pride.
We see he's really taking his time,
Feeling the ball.
pushing the bar, making sure that he is calm. 220 kilos.
That's exactly what they're doing. Walker. The hell? The kids hurt the ball. Walker. Just running it.
Seems to me like he's looking very smart third attempt jumps. So not missing every race. A missed lift can cost you the team.
Did you expect this one to be this close?
Going into squats, I knew a lot of these lifters did have very similar spreads. So it's really nice to see how the spread between the and spread the 3 good lift points. So it's very interesting to see. I see that shit that happening with our third attempt squats.
It's the promotion that each attempt, just this being a close bat. Robert Witt slips up again soon to 25 kilos. Oh wow! Right past the sitting crate. Easy squat for Witt flip. And catch the 3 white lights. Next, X 30 kilos 30. On the bar is Jeff Thompson. The bar is Lawrence, 245.
Bars loaded. We are looking for number 69. Check sets.
5 kilo jump. Going from 240 to 250. That's nice. Easy work out of this 5 kilo jump. Let's go, Jeffrey.
Thompson unracks it. And it's that's watching that. Gets it. Thompson just said, failed it. Wow. This misses to me. Bad.
Now we got Michael for the pitch. 60 kilos.
So that's double and split with 60. Go. Michael. For those of you who don't know, Michael
Actually, Thompson.
Thompson.
Michael Bloody
That guy. Biggest op. Back counter. See if we can hit that 3rd and 17.
Popping it out. That's it.
My goodness, a clean foul. The most beautiful squats I've ever seen in person. Not going in for his 3rd attempt.
His previous attempt. Small bit of hard keep down. Shit.
Congratulations for Shane Knight. See it. What a grinder by 3. Wow. Right now.
307 kilos for Ryan Torrance.
Come here. Hello. Hi, everyone. Let's see how this works. This one's on. Turning up.
A very nice swap by Alex. Let's see what the referee say. 3 white lights for Alex. That is a good lift. Now we're taking up the bar to 330 kilos for Duarte Edward. Bar is loaded for Duarte. Smooth on rack. Check. Gets a squat command. And unfortunately, that's a no lift. Great job to our spotters and loaders who are keeping our athletes safe throughout the meet.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to it was really tense. But we're moving on to Richard Andre. Closing off our journey.
As you may recall, in Richard Andre's second attempt, he timed out and he went up 2.5 kilos. So we'll see how he does going up to 342.5 kilos.
After timing out on the second, this is a very important squat for Richard Andre. We're going to see if he can perform under pressure here.
This is our last squat of the day.
Moments like these are what powerlifting is all about. Can you perform after going through adversity? Richard Andre hyping the crowd up.
Make sure the crowd to get behind him.
Richard Andre approaching the bar with confidence. Andre unracking it, walking it out. No misstep this time. It looks like bracing, going into the hole, getting up. 342.5.
Stand up with it. We'll see what the judges say.
Richard Andre. Right. If you don't like that, you don't like powerlifting.
That concludes our squats for today. We will take a short break while our spotters and loaders set up the platform for the bench press.
Some may call it the intermission between the squat and deadlift, but it's
after squats, our score after squats is Kaiju trailing behind Moonwalkers. Kaiju with a score of 151.4 good lift and Moonwalkers at 155.3 good lift.
That's your ace, grab it. I need the phone charger and the chair. It's the intermission time, just maybe the intermission. It's the intermission time. What? 10 minutes. Oh. Can you charge my phone? I was commenting. I was commenting. It's kind of hard to
The following
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
So on a test day right now, so but it sounds like you're gonna
Yeah, turn it down even more. Check, check. Ladies and gentlemen, we are switching microphones. Is it too loud? Might be too loud. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's try this. Wait, that's better. There we go. I think we've got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to our sound check here this evening. Okay, now it's too quiet. Turn it up more. All right, let's see what this sounds like. I'm going to just crank the volume and we'll see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the 2024 Powerlifting America Pro Duel. There we go. Hey, we got it. We got it. Thank you. Yeah. I just had to crank the volume all the way. Perfect.
better.
Am I gonna be able to? Hello, hello, hello. Good. Mhm. Still setting up the mics. Oh, we're gonna get some water.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the 2024 Powerlifting America Pro Duel.
I mean, I just go away to catch me. You have the time. You got you willing to get like. All right, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Listen to it. We're gonna have a conversation.
It doesn't matter too much.
All right, hey, let's talk a little.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh,
Have one ear out. There you go. All right, so apologies for the technical difficulties. We are testing the audio now. We just switched to alternate headsets. So right now we've got the Moonwalkers at 156 and the Kaiju at 151. It is an incredibly close battle going on right now. Ethan, what did you see during this? We've got about 10 minutes left prior to the break. So we're gonna give this audio a test.
All right. So what I saw in that first blade was, with those first squats, was just a lot of test of will, a lot of going through adversity and overcoming it. There's things that you can't control in powerlifting, something like a misstep or a misgroove, but it's about what you do after those things happen. And I've seen like Richard Andre, for example, he was put to the true test under a lot of pressure, and he hit that third attempt with confidence.
Well, I think that might be a defining moment in the match right there. Is
Yeah.
that gave them the lead, and if they can carry that into which, frankly, the Moonwalkers are a superior deadlifting team, that could carry them through bench, for sure. So it's super interesting. We're gonna stay tuned to all this. We'll hear back and make sure the audio is all fine. Chat, can you let us know about the audio? I've got my other guy on the line. And then what we'll do is we won't go to the panel during the breaks. We'll just go to us here. It's a great atmosphere here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's
it. I've
crazy
never
here.
seen that
It's
before.
nuts here. It's just, I think a lot of people are okay. Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up from my audio guy. It seems like that's all been handled. Again, apologize for that. We'll go to an alternate feed during the break. But I'm gonna go to a quick. Hey, can you rotate this camera? Sorry about that, guys. We did not anticipate. The lighting is not great, but we are here nonetheless.
Yes. But yeah, like you were saying, that the atmosphere is just amazing in here, especially when
Yeah.
people that train at MPG come up to the platform. Like when Noah came up, you could just hear the crowd go crazy.
Oh yeah, Noah's got quite the entourage of family members. Yeah, so I just looked at the numbers. 400 tickets sold. So that's
Wow.
that's a great number. We
Yeah.
probably have maybe 300 in the building. We had an earlier session, so some of that counts into that.
Yeah, but it was just.
We've got a ring light man right here. So I mean, no, we could probably just bring our chairs out there. My tech guy's got the ring flashlight on us. We should just get a ring light and we'll just be good to go. with that. But again, thank you for our patience with the audio. Hey, you know what? We're here. I can explain. I had multiple microphones for the panel, and they worked fine. And then I think for some reason they didn't, and so now we switched to the headsets, and it seems like we're all good. Going forward through the break, and we'll adjust. We got one event, one first of many. But yeah, we're.
Hey, Kevin. Kevin. We are going into the second lift of the day, or the night, going into bench. A lot of people say that this is an intermission lift, but in a competition where it's team-based, every single lift matters.
Serrano.
Kevin? Yeah.
That sounds. It doesn't cut out.
We're back. We fixed it. Half time.
Yeah.
Looks like the audio is back and it's clear.
Kevin, I was saying that this next lift for bench, a lot of people say that bench is just an intermission lift, but I was saying that it actually matters a lot more in a competition when it's team-based because every lift matters. What do you think about that?
Right. I mean, bench press is statistically the lift that has failed the most, right? So in a competition where every single lift matters, you really want to make sure that you're making your attempt selections diligently and you're not overextending yourself. Again, we don't want to miss lifts because a missed lift will cause your team to have to lift to pick up the slack from the points that you could have potentially gained from that lift.
Every single lift matters, and I think because of all the talent that we have just in this one meet, bench is actually going to be pretty entertaining compared to most other meets, or at least at this level.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have athletes from all weight classes. I mean, men, women, right? So we're gonna see some really strong bench presses from every single person.
Oh yeah. Looks like the first lifter up is Noah Peely for bench. Still in intermission, but man, that kid has already shown a lot of heart tonight.
So we have our question here. What is the dots looking like? So in this competition, we're not looking at dots. We're looking at IPF good lift points. And the standing right now is Kaiju at 151.4 good lifts and Moonwalkers at 156.7 good lifts points.
So Kevin, do you know what the main difference is between dots and GL?
I mean, there are different coefficients, but ultimately what you're taking into account is your body weight and the amount of weight you've lifted, right? So these are coefficient scores used to compare athletes across weight classes and even across sex, right? So because we have men and women competing together, we can combine their coefficient scores to get what it is our final score, which we have the Moonwalkers leading Kaiju by 5 points.
That's actually a super good explanation. I did not know the difference between dots and GL points. So I'm glad we're more informed now on that. About a minute and 30 seconds left of intermission. Kevin, I was just going to ask you, how do you feel about the atmosphere tonight?
I mean, we definitely got a nice crowd here for the Pro Duel. Definitely a lot of energy, especially as we finished out the third attempt squats. We definitely saw the crowd rooting for their favorite lifters. I mean, again, like you mentioned, a lot of people think bench press is an intermission lift, but we have some really strong bench pressers here. So we're definitely looking to see some really good engagement from the crowd tonight.
Yeah, and something I love about powerlifting is that each lift you get, the crowd gets more and more hyped up and shows more and more love to the lifters. And that buildup is gonna be great to see on deadlifts.
I mean, just looking at these openers, right? We have some monster openers from Duel and Richard opening up with over 400 pounds respectively.
Oh goodness.
Okay. 30 seconds. Spiders, referees. 30 seconds. Spiders, referees.
30 seconds to go. Well, under 30 seconds to go in the intermission. This next lift for bench press, we're going to be able to see which team can pull away. Maybe get a lead going into deadlifts. But if it remains close, we're going to see a very, very, very good battle on deadlifts.
As we look at the forecasted IPF points, we see Edward leading the pack at 107 forecasted IPF points, with Jacqueline Melater at 102.
Hey, Keegan, just wait for me.
So Peely looking amped. Hit his bench over there. All the lifters are warmed up. Here we go with bench.
Checks going down, checks going around.
MPG's own Noah Peely approaching the bar for his first bench attempt tonight.
A young driver of the game on Team Moonwalkers, who are still trailing each other very close.
Noah Billy opening up with 110, 242 pounds.
He unracks it. Gets the start command. Pausing it. Gets the press command. Wow, a fast bench for MPG.
Very
So
good opener from Noah,
Noah.
and that's 3 white lights from the referees.
Putting the crowd no time to scream. Locking in
Said giving the crowd no time to scream because of how fast that bench moved.
Imagine this benefit of what the Jessica Kinney
Again, Jessica Kinney competed at IPF Junior Worlds in Romania this past year.
Jennifer Lane.
Really explaining how she wants her lift off to her spotter. It's like she wants a softer lift off. That is a very common thing for more technical benchers. Kenny gets the start command. Presses it. Gets it up pretty easy.
3 white lights for Jessica Kinney. Very easy opener so far. No struggle from anybody. Now we're moving up the bar to 115 kilos for Jacqueline Melater. She has her bench press has been progressing very nicely in training. We'll see what she's able to put up here at the Powerlifting America Pro Duel.
Current score is 151.4 Kaiju, 167.5 Moonwalkers. Oh, it just updated. 171.3 Kaiju, 167.5 Moonwalkers. Pizza Princess setting up for bench. Unracks it. Gets the start command. Pressing it. Wow. So fast that you couldn't even hear the crowd cheer for him.
And let us know in the comments who do you guys think has the best bench press via good lift points. We'd like to see what you guys' opinions are.
Sterling Walker is up next. In a 125 kg open. What's his weight class? 74.
Sterling Walker is weighing in at 67.7 kilos, so just under 150 pounds.
Wow. Putting up with 275 on bench. We have loved the showmanship from Sterling Walker today. He's truly a crowd pleaser. Walker with the unrack. That is a
Very shaky on the unrack,
way down. It's a press command.
but a very good bench
Nice
press.
soft trust and nice opener for Sterling Walker. He actually gets one red light for that.
Now we got one red light from Sterling Walker's bench on the right-hand side, and it is for his butt coming off the bench.
It's like the Kaiju are starting to take a lead, Kevin. Robert Whitslip, 297 bench. Setting up. Whitslip with the unwrap. Gets the start command. Getting it up. Another smooth opener.
One the head coach seems like an entire what's the understand really
And I believe he received a red light from the chief referee for his head coming off the bench. Again, in Powerlifting America and under IPF rules, your head must stay in contact with the bench.
Yeah, Michael Pilatipetro for a 140 kg opener.
308 pounds for Michael Pilatipetro. Let's see it, Michael.
Hometown hero here, and Michael Pilatipetro getting the press command. Very smooth opener for Pilatipetro.
That's the green white for that picture. Locks in 140 kilos to his total.
Again, these lifters want to make sure that they're hitting their lifts and building the total. This is a team competition, so you don't want to overextend yourself or risk missing any lifts. We got a comment saying, I got Pinoy hitting 122.5 at PA Nats. We'll see if that got
at PA Nats. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's actually no qualifying total for PA Nats. You can just do a competition and qualify. So I'm technically a national class bencher and a USAPL world class bencher. Shane Nutt, 152.5 kgs, should not move like that. One big bench from Shane Nutt.
We see Kaiju Powerlifting taking an early lead with a good lift score of 217, with the Moonwalkers of having to score a 186.6 good lifts. But again, remember, a lot of the Moonwalker athletes and team members are in the heavier weight classes, so as we finish up the first round of benches, we'll probably see these scores level off.
Ryan Torrance approaching the bar once again, trying to prove that he's more than just a deadlift specialist. With the press, getting it up. It's pretty smooth opener for Ryan Torrance. Saw a little bit of turbulence right there with 263. We'll see what his game plan is from there.
We got some Jacqueline Malater supporters in the chat. Pizza Gang.
72.5 kilos.
Bars loaded for Jeffrey Thompson going up to 172.5. Let's see it, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Thompson. A lot of people excited for his bench. Opening with 380 pounds.
Again, we remember Jeffrey missed his third attempt squat, so we'll see how his strategy changes going into the bench press. We don't want to miss any more lifts.
Jeffrey's athlete, Michael Colatti Pietro, actually outsquatted him, right? We're going to see if he can get his get back on bench. An easy opener with 380 for Jeffrey Thompson. Those people with the last name Thompson, something about that in a bench.
We got the same way for Alec, taking 172.5 kilos.
And the Moonwalkers actually took the lead back. So like you said, these scores are leveling out.
We got some love from Minnesota in the chat. Let's see how Alec makes easy work out of 172.5.
Buab setting up. Unracking it. Jumping the start command.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see what the referees say.
Oh, let's see. I don't think he's going to get this one. Yeah, two
Yep,
reds.
I thought so too. Yeah, he did jump that start command, so he'll have to probably retake that. We'll see what the coaches say.
So the biggest things in powerlifting, at least at meets, is listening for the command. You can be as strong as you want, but if you don't listen to those commands, can't show it on meet day.
I mean, that's one of the things in powerlifting that you want to make sure that you really keep it in mind. Training to the standards, listening to the referees, and making sure that you are not missing your list for these easy, fixable mistakes.
Yes,
Let's
that is
see.
the very
Let's
best.
see what the strategy of Alec is. Is he going to stay at 172.5 and retake it, or is he going to go up to his planned second attempt? And he goes up 2.5 kilos to 175.
Yeah, the Warkley and Tebow lifts. Going for his bench opener with 192.5 kg. Kaiju are in the lead right now, 242.9 GL, and Moonwalkers have 223.3. Edward, wow. Smooth opener from Dwarvian.
That's an easy 3 wide lights lift. No issue there. Now we have our last bench opener of the day. We have Richard Andre opening it up with 195 kilos or 430 pounds. As of now, our standings is Kaiju Powerlifting 242.9 good lift and Moonwalkers at 240.2 good lifts. We'll see how these scores round up after Richard is done taking his opening attempt bench.
Richard Andre, the last in the flight. Waiting his likes his liftoffs to the spotted. You have Andrew Onigan, MPG's own spotting him right now. Gets the lift off, getting it settled, getting the start command. And Richard Andre. Smooth work of 429.
And after our openers, we have Kaiju at 242.9 good lift points and Moonwalkers at 244.4. The Moonwalkers leading the competition after our first round of bench press.
Very interesting battle here. Very close. I think a lot of people didn't expect it to be this close, actually. I think that someone was going to take the lead and the other team was going to have to try to catch up on deadlift, but it's close throughout so far.
Up next after Jessica will have eight on deck.
Jessica Kinney with 115 kilos on the bar, setting up for his second attempt. Kinney gets the start command. It's the press, a blinder from Jessica Kinney. Now it makes you wonder whether she's going to take that third. She's going to try to take a small jump or maybe even scratch it. We'll see.
Next, the young gun, the dealer. You guys loaded at 117.5 kilos.
Noah Peely getting a lot of love from his family in the crowd. 117.5 kilos for Peely. That's the start command. Pressing it, Noah Peely with a little bit of turbulence, but he got it up.
Little bit of work for Noah for that 117.5 second attempt bench press, but he makes good work of it, and it was 3 white lights.
Bar is
loaded for the pizza princess, Jackie Malader.
264 pounds for Jackie.
Malader with the unrack. Getting the start to bench, pressing it. Wow, what a bench for Jackie
That
Malader.
was easy as pizza pie.
Looks like all that pizza is paying off.
Now we're bumping up to 130 kilos for Sterling Walker. And remember again, Sterling Walker is one of our lighter lifters, weighing in at 67.7 kilos. So, I mean, the lighter that these lifters are and the relative weight that they're lifting, that's going to add a significant amount of points to the overall standings.
Bar
is loaded for Sterling Walker with a chain in his mouth like Russell Orton.
Yes.
130 kilos on the second attempt for Sterling Walker. 286 pounds. We're going to see how we can make it move. Walker with that long range of motion. Pressing it on, struggling. Oh, and he misses his second bench attempt.
We'll see if Sterling can come back and fix his 130 kilo bench press attempt. Up now we have Robert with 142.5 kilos, 314 pounds.
Following rushing four lifters out with the average log.
White flag silver.
Spotter's struggling a little bit right now.
Make sure our spotters and loaders load the correct weight. Spotters loaded for Robert.
Robert Whistler going in for his second bench. Whitslib unracks it. He's getting the start command, pressing it up, and very smooth for Robert Whitslib.
Long way down and a long way up, but Robert gets 3 white lights with that bench press.
Second attempt with 145 kilos.
Step on the platform. Michael will be followed by Shane Nutt on deck is Ron Torrance and in the hole is
Full Addy power
Will
approaching
be
the bench.
Jeffrey Thompson.
319 pounds from Michael Coletti Petra. Setting up the self unwrap. He's pressing it up. Very smooth second from Michael Coletti Petra. We do notice that a lot of these lifters are a lot more relaxed on bench setups compared to squat. Why do you think that is, Kevin?
Well, yeah, I mean, bench is arguably a more technical lift. You have the 3 commands: start, press, and rack. So you don't want to get too psyched up and get out of your head because you won't be able to listen to these commands. So now we'll see how these lifters approach their final benches. Now we have Shane Nutt taking 160 kilos, 352 pounds. Again, these lifts are valuable for the overall standings. This is a team competition. Nice press.
Command. Oh, nice work for Shane Nutt.
Very easy work with Shane. Shane is looking very, very good today.
He first runs 60 to his total.
Adding on another 10 kilos, taking the bar up to 170 kilos for Ryan Torrance.
Ryan Torrance. I feel like he's looking to make a statement tonight just because he's heard over and over again about how good of a deadlifter he is, but he might have a little chip on his shoulder trying to prove that he's more than just that. Scores 246.1 Kaiju, 245.4 Moonwalkers. And Torrance getting the press command. Oh, he's got it. And we're going to see if he gets 3 whites. 3 white lights for Ryan Torrance.
Locks in the 170 kilos.
So now we got Alec moving up to 175 kilos. And remember, Alec missed his second attempt bench, his opening bench, I apologize. And he moved up 2.5 kilos to 175. Let's see whether or not this was a good approach, or let's see what the strategy is for Alec. Let's go, Alec.
Looks like the score is 0.1. The Moonwalkers are only behind by 0.1. So every single lift from here on out is very important.
Let's see it, Alec.
Go up with the unwrap. Getting the start command. Buop getting it up. A little bit of turbulence, but Buop gets his second. We're going to see what the judges say.
It's like he definitely corrected the issues we had on our first attempt, and he got a bench press on the board. Now we're moving up to Jeffrey Thompson, going up to 180 kilos. That is a pretty insane bench press for a man weighing 77.3 kilos. These are going to add some valuable points to the overall standings.
Jeffrey Thompson, a big bencher, number 69, and Michael Coletti Petro's biggest op right now.
This is our third to last bench press, and he is only 77 kilos. That is an impressive bench press by Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Thompson getting the start command. Pressing it up. Oh,
and he makes easy work out of it.
But he locks it out.
3 white lights.
3 white lights for Jeffrey Thompson. I'm excited for that third attempt.
Right up the bar to 202.5 kilos, or 446 pounds. For our lifter, Richard Andre.
People don't understand how impressive it is that the only person that the last person before Richard Andre was Jeffrey Thompson. And there is a huge difference between their weight classes. Now 446-pound bench for Richard Andre. See if he can hit it. Pressing it up, a long pause, but Andre finding it out.
By Richard Andre.
I feel like we've seen a good mix of really, really fast seconds and some grinders for seconds. So I'm excited to see what kind of calls they make when it comes to jumps.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to overextend yourself if you have a fast-looking second attempt. You never want to risk missing a lift, especially when a competition, when the stakes are this high.
Yes. His current score is 247.4 kaiju, 246 moonwalkers.
We got our final second attempt bench press.
My mistake. DeWardley Edward actually going last in the flight. He's benching 210 kgs. Going after Richard Andre, who is a lot heavier than him. DeWardley Edward. Pressing it. Edward, some turbulence, grinding it, getting it up. We're going to see what the judges say. Tebow gets 3 white lights. Tebow got that dog in him. Tebow the hero.
And after our second attempt bench press, our standings are looking like Kaiju Powerlifting with a good lift score of 247.4 and Moonwalkers at 246. Good lift. These are some really, really tight margins between the two teams. So we'll see how this gap either widens or closes up as we finish up the third attempt bench presses.
And what I love about this meet is that you have to watch every lift if you want to know how the score got to where it is. So you can't skip around. You need to see every single lift because of how important it is to the score. Malater getting the press to back, finding it. Malater,
A beautiful grinder by Jacqueline Malater.
and the Pizza Princess with 3 white lights.
Great job, Jackie. Benching 125 kilos, 275 pounds.
Great. Up next, following Jackie will be Noah Billy. Car is ready for Noah.
Noah Feely, MPG's own. Showing some love to the spotters. Getting ready for his third bench attempt. Peely locked in, looking intense. Chain in the mouth. Cleanly unracks it. Here we go. Can he make his family in the crowd happy? Pressing it. Oh, a good fight
not
from
quite there
Noah.
for Billy.
But he did miss the bench.
He'll come back. He'll come back for deadlifts, but good effort, Noah.
Yes, very good effort from Noah, and he is a very good deadlifter. So we'll see. We'll see if he tries to make up that difference.
Sterling Walker taking 130 kilos for his third bench press. Let's see it, Sterling.
The song says one time for
Again,
the praying
Sterling
on my downfall.
Stacking up
Let's
all
see
of the
if Sterling
spotters and
Walker
loaders.
can leave 130 kgs and all of his ops pressed. Walker's setting up. Sterling Walker getting the start command. It's the press right
Very
here.
easy.
Wow! What a bench from Sterling Walker. I know his name is Walker, but he is running this event right now.
Chris Berman, you know, great comeback. Watching the 130
Taking the bar 147 kilos for Robert.
Robert,
Again, these third attempt bench press are critical for these teams to stack up points and continue increasing their good lift scores.
Another very calm approach from Winslet.
Let's see it, Robert.
Robert gets a start.
Hitting up, pressing it, grinding it.
Let's see it, Rob. Oh, and not quite.
Very good fight from Robert Winslet. Very close score still. Kaiju 248.5 GL, Moonwalker's 249.1 GL.
Michael will be followed by Shane. On deck was Ryan George in the horse. Wrong. But Michael is taking the black order with 150 B's landing.
Another one of MPG's own right here. Michael Colatti Petro going for his third bench attempt.
Let's see it, Michael. 150, 330 pounds.
Getting the start command. Pressing it up. And that's why his name is Colatti Power.
Next three white lights.
I mean, you can see Michael's bench press, right? It was slightly touching the chest, almost like he was hovering the bar over his chest. Whereas you see some of the other lifters who sink the bar into their bench press. Each person has a different way of lifting in their bench press, and I mean, every lifter finds a way that fits them. So it's super interesting when you see all these high level lifters competing all together.
Oh yeah, and if you notice, as the weight classes go up, you see more of that sinking happen.
Right.
Shane Nutt, 167.5 kgs, moving easy. Shane Nutt, proving he can do more than just pull.
He landed right out to 175 Indians, the Lions Horns, and his third and final matches are taken to Roadview. 5 kilos added for the team's attempt. All around the Alcor on deck is Randy Thompson and the horse reaching high grade.
Next up is MPG's own Ryan Torrance. The 385 bench attempt for his third.
Here we go, Ryan. Ryan takes a seat on the bench.
Here we go, Ryan. Setting up, taking the lift off, letting it settle, getting the start command. And Torrance gliding the lift. Ryan Torrance. Oh, wow. What
And
a
Ryan
fight.
cannot just get it.
A fight for Ryan Torrance. Unfortunately, he lost the lift.
Again, we are starting to see some missed lifts, so we'll see how these lifts will stack up or can benefit or go against the other team when it comes down to the final deadlifts.
Yeah. And I can see the intensity, how seriously these lifters are taking this meet because the stakes are high.
Yeah, clearly the stakes are pretty high. We're starting to see some of these lifters overextending themselves or going a little too heavy than what they're capable of for the sake of trying to get a few extra good list points for their teams.
Yeah. Here we go. For Alec Bua, our 396 bench attempts.
Here goes out. 180 kilos.
Alec Bua getting the start command. Pressing it up. Alec Bua, can he grind it out? Oh, another great fight. And as you can see, Kevin, none of these lifters seem to be bailing early on their lifts. All of them are willing to fight for that extra point, that extra GL point.
I mean, what's good is that these third attempts are not something where these lifters are going out of their way trying to hit something that they've never done before. These are methodical, calculated third attempts, but it's just not quite there.
Yes. Yes, and we're gonna see Jeffrey Thompson. 185 kg bench attempt from
Jeffrey Thompson is weighing 77.3, and we are now in the 400 bench press realm. He is benching 407. Let's see it, Jeffrey.
7 kg. Jeffrey Thompson. Unracking. Pressing it, Jeffrey Thompson fighting
And not
for
quite.
it. Couldn't get the 407 bench.
And even after these missed lifts, we see that Kaiju Powerlifting is at 248.5 good lifts, and Moonwalkers is at 250.1. So we're starting to see that even though these several lifters from both teams are missing lifts, the score and the difference between the two teams is not quite that big yet. We'll see how this shakes up as the last two lifters, Richard and Dwarley, have yet to take their final bench presses of the night.
Richard Andre approaching the bar for his third attempt. 0 to 100 is playing in the background. Song says his actions have been louder than his words. Let's see if Richard Andre can press his third attempt. 207.5 kg bench right here. A safe up press and it's
not able to finish with the 207, but still leaves with the 209. That's best one thing. Stand ready for our final attempt to the third attempt of our bench session today for the program. It's to run the England. Getting ready to hold on to 217.5 kilos.
We'll see if Dwarley can make this third attempt bench press, which would be critical for his team in order to break the gap between the Kaiju and Moonwalkers. We have 217 kilos loaded for Dwarley, just under 500 pounds. Weird.
just like 500 pounds. Bro. 5 body.
This is 479 pounds. Let's go, Dwarley.
Hardly remaining calm. Hardly setting up. Unracking it, getting the start command. And the Wiley can do it. Wow, a good fight from every lifter on bench.
And that concludes our bench press for tonight, where we have the Kaiju with a score of 248.2 good lift and Moonwalkers at 250.1. We'll see you all shortly after our quick 20-minute intermission while they set up for the deadlifts.
Leading off our bench session, the Moonwalkers are only 2
Which one is it? Intermission.
The following.
There, we'll just go to this screen. This screen's got the audio all set up. All right, we're back. We missed the first part, but now we're back.
Oh, I gotta say it again?
You gotta say it again. What's your first time hanging out at MPG? So hold on, we didn't preface this. A lot of people don't realize this is just a local meet.
Right.
This isn't. We don't do anything super national. We're just the 2 points between the Kaiju and the Moonwalkers heading in. What's your impressions? How you feeling so far?
Yeah, so I mean, I've never seen this is the first powerlifting event where we're doing like a team scoring system. I'm kind of intrigued to see how all these coaches and all these athletes play itself out for the third attempt deadlifts, right? Because I mean, everyone has their own coach, but what coach is going to be the smartest to actually load what needs to be loaded for that last attempt to win the game?
Right. I think with the Moonwalkers probably having the last 2 to 3 attempts, I think it's definitely in their favor, especially with even though they have a slim lead going into the end. They would need. I mean, you would need something huge from Jessica Kinney and Jackie Malater to make it, anything remotely close.
Right.
Coming here towards the end.
And I would say, like, from those two athletes' perspective as well, like, are they going to try to overextend and try to win the game, or they're just going to try to play their cards and see what they could hit? Because, I mean, I'm assuming these individuals, like, they want to go to PA Nationals. Like, that's probably more and more important for them right now, right? Than kind of this.
Right, yeah, I think that's kind of how this event got created. It's something for the non-Worlds people to kind of do if they didn't qualify for Worlds. Obviously, we've talked a lot about expanding the format. We're going to be going to 8 teams in the fall. We'll have like a playoff-style tournament. Each meet will kind of be a little better. So you'll have your quarterfinals, then you'll have your semifinals, then you have your finals. Obviously, we'll be leveling up a lot of things. This is just a chance to experiment with a lot of the different things we're going to be working on. Obviously, the broadcast is a big one. We'll be improving. I hope that spotter enjoys his Sammy. I hope so too.
Yes. Well, I would say
Aaron's in the back smacking a sandwich down.
I was gonna say, I know you said you're gonna try to expand the system with 8 teams. Like, how is that gonna fall into place with like all these PLA pro athletes with like obviously Sheffield Nationals? How does that kind of wind up? Because I mean, you've been in contact with PLA and all that.
Right. So Sheffield, anyone who goes to Sheffield is not doing this.
Yeah.
Right. Sheffield is for individuals and for like the basically the cream of the crop internationally. We don't intend to expand this anywhere internationally. You're going to see this more on the American side. You're going to see it. It's going to be a Powerlifting America event. We have no intentions of making it an IPF event in any way. International competitors are welcome, but it'll always be a Powerlifting America event. It gives us more flexibility in terms of certain things. So what you're going to see is you're going to see 4 meets across the country. This is all tentative. Starting in July. Then you'll see 2 semifinal meets sometime in October, and you'll see the finals sometime in December. So that's kind of the general outline of what we have planned. There's a ton of layers of things that have to happen in order for this to be successful anyway. We basically broke even running this event. It's not necessarily something we just wanted to put it out there as kind of a marketing tool for MPG. And then we'll hopefully, if we were to expand it, someone else is going to partner with us to do that. It won't be us alone doing this. I'll be taking a break. Frankly, this was a lot. I'll be taking a break. I do have another meet in 2 weeks, but that's just a local.
Yeah.
And then that's the same day as Sheffield, actually. That's in the afternoon. So we'll have a Sheffield watch party, and then you got to come out to that.
Yeah,
on the 10th.
I'll come out to that.
We'll have a big projector, and we'll put Sheffield on and kind of hang out.
What are your early predictions for Sheffield? Is Jesus?
Dude, it's a Jesus show, dude. Sheffield's a boring meet without Jesus. It's kind of, it's Jesus. Natalie Richards excites me. I think the other thing too
Natalie Richards is going to win.
Yeah, it's America. Like, I don't root for other teams in the Olympics.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for Team USA. Like, right. I mean, I think you guys are nuts if you're not rooting for your country. Like, it's wild. But yeah. I think early. I think Tony Cliff doing the bench press record. I mean, there's like individual records that are interesting, but in terms of like the winner, like people are like, oh, Sheffield's going to be exciting because there's matchups. It's like
Well, no, there's only a first place prize, and then there isn't other if there's a matchup, it's Jesus versus Keiko. I think is like that matchup,
Yeah.
and then like the 69s with Agatha and I think they're all that record is low, so they're all trying to go for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about you? What do you?
My thoughts, I mean, Sheffield, obviously, yeah, like you said, Natalie Richards, Jesus Oliveras, right? But I mean, I do like other international lifters as well. I'm pretty sure Pano's doing it. I'm pretty sure we have that Japanese lifter that's coming out.
So here's what's interesting about Pana is I believe he's like the 6th or 7th ranked in his weight class, but he managed to make it to Sheffield.
Yeah,
Brian Lee missed some lifts, and he managed to make it. So he's not necessarily the best lifter in his class, but he still excites you. What makes you excited about him?
I mean, it's just like you know how he just kind of built himself as a person, like his branding himself, right? You know that he's a lifter that just grinds every lift, right? And that's kind of gets you excited. Sure, he might not be the strongest lifter because I mean the strongest 67, 66 most definitely has to be Morgan Aquino, Daniel Clements, right? And I do believe that Morgan Aquino is going to PA Nationals, so because he wants to go to Worlds now. So and I do think from a Worlds perspective, it's going to be Morgan Aquino, Charlie Yang, and I believe there's going to be someone because I don't think Brian Lee's actually doing Nationals this year. That's what I heard.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I heard, yeah.
So it's super interesting, like what people's different perspective of like which lifters are their favorite. So it's super interesting. So do you want to guess which lifter sold the most T-shirts?
No, I have no.
So Jackie Malater sold the most T-shirts
for this event.
Yeah. And so what's so interesting is like I believe she'll be has a good shot at the world team, but it's like people like the personalities of these lifters, and so it's super interesting to see like learn a lot of different things about powerlifting in general. So we've got Sheffield coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, Saturday, right? 2 weeks from Saturday, and then 1 month later we're at PA Nats, which is so interesting. Like we're right there. I'll be there, hanging out, probably getting made fun of for the audio in the first part of the stream. But yeah, again, it's a local meet. We're just trying to like the atmosphere here is crazy, like the volume of the crowd. But it's like capitalizing on like starting small, doing this right, growing and building on this is kind of the goal. Long term with that. Learning how to design the singlets, learning how to do the scoreboards you see and stuff. It's kind of part of that.
I know in the summertime you're doing like a championship for PLA here, right?
Oh, Illinois State Championship.
Yeah, Illinois State Champ PLA. I know like there's big prize cash money, right? So what is your vision for that meet compared to this?
I wouldn't say big. So it's diverse. It's very spread out. So anyone in any of all 16 weight classes, 8 men and 8 women. There's 325 up top for first, 200 for second, 100 for first. Don't quote me on it's around there. So what it is, it's a way for us to spread the prize pool around. A lot of these meets have like 5,000 up top, 2,000, 1,000. So just a little insight on how I operate meets. The door alone usually covers all the expenses, and we make money on entries. I'm putting all that entry money back into the prize pool. That's kind of the plan. But yeah, I mean, I think the local level is. You know what's funny is the local level is really well established.
For PLA?
No, just in general, just across powerlifting. Like all the meets in this local area they're fine. I think what's missing is the pro level. I mean, you have what? You have 3 pro meets a year, basically. You have 3 relevant pro meets. You've got PA Nationals, you've got Worlds, and you've got Sheffield. That's it. So, like, what kind of a sport has 3 events and that's it? Horse racing? Do we really want to be in the same category as horse racing? It's so interesting, just like the different, like what the future entails in powerlifting. I've talked with a lot of people. My vision is, of course, that we do more and more and more events, right? We need more content. That's number one, and more entertaining content. This was an attempt at making something more entertaining that didn't exist before. I think a lot of people love the idea. I think it's going to be interesting to see this final round of deadlifts. Like, I think it's actually more fun for the athletes than it's going to be for anyone viewing at home or watching here. I think it's more fun like jockeying for position, trying to figure out who's going to win what. is going to be so interesting.
Yeah, because I would say like me personally competing as well, like once you get, I mean, just looking at how the score is, like it's a 2 point difference, right? Like a lot of these people that sign up for these local meets, right? Or they go
Oh,
to
yeah, no, hey, here's a good point. Yeah, the World Games. Okay, so that's really interesting. So that's good. Like the World Games is kind of like a placeholder for the Olympics.
what's that? USAPL Worlds or this is that's a
No, the World Games is if you become an Olympics. So like all Olympic sports, like
Yeah.
the new ones, they're all part of the World Games. So the
Oh.
World Games is part. The IOC governs the World Games. So what happens? Like flag football is now in the
I
Olympics.
heard about that.
Flag football was in the World Games first. They experiment, they see how it works, and then it gets elevated in the Olympics.
So powerlifting's in that bubble right now.
It's in the so powerlifting's always been in the World Games, equipped. This year, for the first time, it's raw. So it's going to be really interesting to see. I think they're really jockeying for the Olympics. My opinion has always been if powerlifting wants to get in the Olympics, you've got to find a getaway for more people to watch. Because the IOC wants more people to watch so they can make more money. Right? That's the key. Flag football is now in the Olympics because the NFL wants it in the Olympics, right? So it's like it's we've got to get more people watching the sport in order to kind of progress into this. I don't necessarily know what the exact formula is for that. I think first and foremost we've got to find a way to monetize the live stream. We've got to find a way to make money off these broadcasts. Right? I can't invest to do a proper sports broadcast. It's $50,000 to $100,000. Like I have to make. Someone has to make money. We have to at least break even to do a broadcast like that. You're talking about graphics and multiple cameras and crews and broadcasters. It's so complex to do something like that. You need money, but you also need people to watch it so that you can do that.
Yeah.
You know, a Monday Night Football broadcast is like getting upwards of $200,000. It's got 40 cameras. You know, so it's super interesting. My favorite phrase, super interesting. Like what the future of powerlifting holds.
I would say like I mean like this meet right here. I mean you see like in the last like I guess a year and a half a lot of like even USAPL, PLA now like there's a lot of primetime meets, cash money prizes, and that's pretty great for the local level, right? Because like you're gonna if you have a lot of these cash prizes, you're gonna trying to get all these like local level people to like take powerlifting more serious, right? To the point where, oh, maybe this could be a career, and if this sport does grow, more people are going to be entertained to invest into powerlifting, and you're going to see like maybe the collegiate levels, right? Start creating powerlifting teams, right? Instead of it's a club sport, and like start giving out scholarships, right, to all these kids.
Right. No, that's so interesting. So the college level is really important. And you touched on a couple things, but I'll touch on the college level real quick. I believe that regardless of your powerlifting federation, your goal should be for powerlifting to become an NCAA sport. There's a clear roadmap. I believe you need 40 teams who are sanctioned by the school to become an NCAA sanctioned sport. Right? You get that big trophy for the winner. I think there's a ton of different things you can do with that, but I believe that's a huge goal that powerlifting federations need to come together, and it needs to become a collegiate sport. Right? Collegiate nationals is not the end goal. If your goal is to have a big collegiate national meet, that's wrong. I should be able to watch on ESPN college powerlifting.
Right.
Like I should be able to see Texas A&M versus Texas.
Right.
Like that's kind of what I believe like people need to really push for. As far as like because people get confused about like why like where powerlifting should be, like how it should act. There's a clear roadmap, okay? If you're in high school and you play sport for your high school.
Yeah.
Right? I played football, Plainfield North, you played football there. And then if I wanted to go to college, I would go and play for my college team. Right? And then if I'm good enough in college, I get drafted by a pro team. Okay, that's where this is going. People don't understand the full picture. Obviously, they're not in my brain. They don't see what I'm thinking about. So obviously, the future of that is you get drafted by a team.
It would be cool to get drafted by a powerlifting team.
Exactly. You get drafted by a team. The team has an owner. That owner is rich, you know, and invests money in the team. They invest money in the team. They take care of the athletes and stuff. And then you can run these big events because people are going to watch because we can reinvest and stuff. It's just a matter of getting to that point. You know, that's always been the plan, is to get these teams into hands. Doesn't help that there's many different federations which create confusion, outside viewers, or direct conflict. I strongly disagree with this. Okay? I am 100% pro multiple federations. The more federations you have, the more competition there is, the more options there are for lifters. If you want to succeed as a powerlifting federation, you've got to provide a better product. You're seeing that with PA and USAPL right now, right? Where's everyone going? PA. Why are they going to PA? Because they offer more stuff. They offer better things. Like, I think people need to, like, just understand that, like, multiple federations are good. If you like a bendy bar and you like, you know, a squat bar, you go to the WRPF because they're offering a better product for you, right? They're offering the American Pro if you like stuff like that. But right now, Powerlifting America and the IPF are the king. They've got Sheffield, they've got World Games, they've got all these things. So the answer to all these athletes who go to Powerlifting America is USAPL, do something better. Run your own Sheffield, like, you know.
But I would say, like, counter to you a little bit is, like, we have probably the big four federations is USPA, USAPL, WRPF, PLA. Are you stating there should be more than that, or these four is a good four right as of now?
Okay, so a little bit of history. The NFL wasn't always the NFL, right? The NFL was the American Football League and the National Football Conference, and they merged, right? Because they were competing with each other, and they decided to merge together, and that's kind of how the consolidation happened. There's a lot of other things but they were competing vigorously. There was Bellator and the UFC. They all competed vigorously, and cream rises to the top. Pro Fight League is competing with the UFC right now. They're paying fighters a hell of a lot of money in the Pro Fight League to get people over from the UFC. Would that be really awesome if PA right now is offering athletes more money to come over via Sheffield, right?
Yeah.
If they want to combat that, they're going to have to figure some things out, right? Right now, for meet directors, it's easier to run a Powerlifting America meet. It just is. If you don't have to run through 12 hoops to get there. If you're a qualified director and you've already been vetted, you apply for a sanction and you get it. So, like, right now, we're you know, Powerlifting America's winning that race. So if another feds want to come in, they've got to start competing, right? And obviously, that's a main reason why I moved to PA was just it's easier to get sanctions.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say that. I was gonna say my next question was you did USAPL meets before. Now you're doing PLA meets. Like, honestly, the question was, like, what has been the difference that you've seen, and why are you sticking with PLA instead of USAPL?
Okay, so I never would have imagined that the USAPL would have fallen so far. I never predicted that. I 100%. I thought that I was offering a really, really good product with my meets, and I was tired of meets filling up, and there's no more meets on the schedule, right? It's not fair to the lifters. It's not good for the lifters. Lifters should be able. They should have an unlimited number of meets. I should be able to run as many meets as possible. And if someone else wants to run meets, they deserve to run meets. I'm 100%. There should be meet every single weekend, and the lifters should be able to choose. And then if you as a meet director can't fill your meet, you don't deserve to be in business. Like, that's how every business works. The rules of business don't suddenly not apply to powerlifting. So the things I've seen is, obviously, our meets don't fill like they used to. We've made some changes to the formatting that's affected those things. But as soon as the barbells and barbecue last year was over, I was a little worried, like, hey, these meets aren't filling. People love the experience so much. 60 lifters in our next meet. This meet's awesome. All of our meets have 20, 30 athletes. We're also running meets more frequently. So remember, we were running like 4 meets a year, 100 lifter meets. Now we're running 12 meets a year. Yeah. It's just more lifters. That's my experience so far. I know a lot of directors are ready to switch. I'm excited for that. You know, you got Game Day Barbell doing PA. You got Marshall Powell and the Carolinas moving to PA. Kind of all the younger, like, hipper meet directors are moving. So super excited about all that moving forward. And it's just, you know, you kind of see it with what the USAPL has done. And, you know, I said I'm pro multiple federations, but at this point, like, you know, let's kind of figure it out. Like, let's shake hands and kumbaya. But you can't just bank on that happening. I ran into resistance trying to do really cool stuff, and I said, I'm just going to do it my own. I'm gonna do it myself, you know. So, yeah. How about you? What's your Illinois landscape? What's your take on that? You had another meet this morning, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Illinois landscape in powerlifting. I mean, I think it's heading in the right direction. It seems like, because, like, obviously we have more gyms now, right?
Right. And real quick, there's no question. I mean, we're number 5 in PA in terms of total members.
Right.
So, and I believe USAP. I mean, USAP I think was at 680 back the last time I looked.
Yeah. So I mean, it does seem like, I mean, just based on all these meets I've been going to recently for the past year and a half, like, seems like every single USAPL meet that I've attended, like, it has been growing. Like, the meets right? Obviously, we're doing prime time in March. We'll see how that meet goes. It does seem like it's heading in the right direction where we're trying to get more to high level athletes come out compete for prize money instead of just doing local meets, right? I mean regular local meets. So it is a little game changing that Ellie and that Surge has been doing. So we'll see how that goes in March. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. I mean, we're still looking to host a regional meet. Hopefully, if that ever comes to Illinois. I mean, the only big meet that I've seen in Illinois the past 2 years is Collegiate Nationals, but that's not a Illinois thing. That was just a whole USAPL thing just to host it here. So, yeah.
No, super interesting what the landscape is going to be. Yeah, the regional system's definitely interesting. I know PA, we're going to start having regionals coming up here because we're just growing so fast that we're going to need more people on the regional level and stuff. Yeah, I think we are coming up. We're about 2 minutes away. I'm going to go ahead and throw it to a quick commercial break, and then we will come back for the final round of deadlifts.
What mics are we talking to? Talking to these. I'm just holding it because we can't hear it.
Oh, we can't hear each other?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, back.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to talk about stuff.
All right, do you want me to read the chat?
Yeah, all my call outputs.
You were what?
I was calling out the numbers occasionally, but Kevin was kind of like consistently.
All right, back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Dan Swole on
What is up,
commentary.
chat?
Wow. A historic moment. This might be me and Dan's official collab.
Oh, yeah. Pizza Princess opening up the deadlift flight. Thoughts?
418 pounds.
419 opener is crazy.
Now we've seen her fail her opener and her second.
Chat, we've heard this song like 5 times today. It's insane.
And Melita,
That was ridiculous.
pizza
Oh my
allegations.
God, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've heard a lot about Pizza Princess and stuff on social media.
Yeah.
This woman's strong as hell.
Yeah, I know,
It's
she's
actually
super
crazy
strong,
seeing it
yeah.
live.
Some people were predicting that she was gonna fumble at deadlifts again
Actually?
because
Oh,
her
she was the one that did
Yeah.
that Nads.
Yeah,
I
she was the
remember.
one, yeah.
That's when I didn't even know who her real name before that.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I was talking to like some people and they were like, yeah, that's Pizza Princess. I was like, wow.
yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
she does hit
No,
her.
she
She
that
does hit her
was
first.
a goated comeback though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Didn't she still went up and hit it, right?
Yeah, she still went up. She kept going up.
That's insane. Now we got
Jessica
Jessica
Kinney.
with what is that? 440?
Yes, 200
Oh my
kg.
God.
Kinney smoking.
She moves that quicker than I can do 440. Oh my God.
That is insane. Those
Jeez.
last two lifters represent
Man,
the future
it's
of
called the Pro
powerlifting.
Duel for a reason. That's why we're not up there.
That's why we not up there. Jackie was opening with more than my bench max.
Man, that is insane. Oh, low-key. Damn. That's tough.
That is tough. I'm telling you.
That's the only thing I can keep up with in this. Is bench.
We got Jeffrey Thompson, a 485-pound deadlift.
485 opener. Conventional. He not a cheater.
He's not a cheater. Thompson setting up. Very, very technical.
Very smooth. Very smooth.
A little bit of turbulence. We're gonna see a
There's a
little bit of turbulence. We're gonna
It
see.
did-
We're
it
gonna
did
see if he
look-
takes a big jump or not.
Yeah. I don't think he will. What do you think he's going with next?
I think because he benches so much, he can afford to take a little bit smaller jumps on deadlifts.
Yeah.
MPG zone.
Oh my
Noah
god.
Pugh.
If you guys don't know who Noah Philly is, you're gonna know in the future.
Oh yeah.
This kid is next up, man.
This
It's
kid
actually insane.
is the future.
Opening weight 501. I haven't even hit this in comp. This kid is 17. He's 17, and he's already opening with more than I've hit in comp.
At 66. Noah Peely.
He weighed in at like 138 too for this meet. He's on a cut right now.
Noah Peely on a cut right now. He's
For the aesthetics, not even for
501.
competitive reasons.
Peely going for his opener with 501.
Insane.
Oh, wow.
Insane. And he does it conventional.
Conventional pull from a light
Conventional.
lifter.
Oh
It's
my
rare,
god,
But
man.
Peely does it and moves it so smoothly.
Sterling Walker, who's editing with 240 kilos.
There we go. We got Russell's younger
We got
brother stepping
Russell.
up. What is he opening up with? 529?
It is 529, yeah.
God damn.
The score is 326.7 Kaiju and 250.2 Moonwalkers. Wait, a big lead. What a big lead for the Kaiju right now.
I think
Gonna
it's
see if the
because he hasn't
Moonwalkers-
gone yet.
Okay, so we're gonna see.
We about to see.
Yeah.
If Sterling can lock this in and bring the Moonwalkers back in the game.
Let's see it. Sterling Walker. Let's see if he's gonna get better today.
Get better today is crazy. Oh, hell yeah. That was actually easy.
Sterling Walker.
Ah,
Get better tonight.
bro, on God. This, what time? It's 9 o'clock at night. And he's still getting better.
I thought I knew it was you.
Russell Jr.
We need the Russ clone and the Wheeze clone from my school to make a video together.
Hi, chat.
What's up, Chad?
Drop a 1 in chat if you're watching.
And for those of y'all that need free, get some 110, use code Pinoy. You feel me?
The W so
Robert
We
Witzlip.
got Robert opening with 562. That's a lot of weight.
Witzlip will lift this. 255 kgs and Witzlip. Smooth opener, right?
Pretty smooth, yeah.
So what I'm predicting is that all the athletes here are gonna go pretty conservative for their openers to gauge where the competition is at, and then based on that GL score, one of the teams is gonna start going
Bro, I
going
ain't
crazy.
gonna lie. I hope we get some crazy,
Yeah, I want
some crazy third attempts. I want to see someone pass out.
Dude, yeah,
I want
wanna
to see a bloody
I want to see a
nose.
bloody nose.
Someone needs to throw up on the platform.
we
This is a
need-
pro duel.
Yeah, we gotta see some crazy pulls right now.
Mr. Kaladi opening with 567. Oh my God.
goodness.
That didn't even look like a
Very
last
fast,
warm-up.
Yeah. That was
like-
excuse me, sir. Do you know you're not supposed to warm up on the platform?
I think he might have answered the wrong number. And that was a little too
I
light.
don't know, that was very, very fast.
Take 255.
I like Bob with what is that? 602?
606. 606, 275 kgs.
Holy.
And the Kaiju up by 100, almost 100 points. 371 Kaiju, 276.8 Moonwalkers.
Kaiju got a big ass lead right now. I ain't gonna lie. Moonwalkers gotta step it up. What is going on with Moonwalkers over there?
Moonwalkers are gonna need to send it on
Yeah,
deadlifts.
they need to lock in for real.
Now remember, the Moonwalkers do have a lot of deadlift specialists on their team,
Well,
so
they're
they
not
might have not.
specializing yet.
They might have not come.
You're
or
right.
They,
You're
they
right.
might have
They're
not
waiting for
hit the
third
other
attempts. They're
shit.
gonna sneak up on
Yeah,
those.
yeah, yeah. Here we go with Alex Buoff taking his time setting up, wedging in, getting it up. Very smooth,
Smooth opener. Smooth opener.
Fully locked in and hoping to fit weekend. Yeah, the 3 whites for our red. Adding 25 more kilos to the bar, making a 300 is Shane Nutt.
Next one
Shane
up is Shane
opening
Nutt.
with 661 pounds.
661 opener.
Thoughts? Isn't this your max?
Nutt? This is nowhere near my max. This is about 70 pounds over it.
Oh, okay. My fault. My fault.
Shane Nutt, a wild card for deadlifts. If he feels good, he's gonna send it. That's what he told
What
us.
is his max deadlift? Do you know?
His max deadlift is not sure, but Nutt making 661 move easy. His max, I think he failed like 804 and hit 7. Like high 7.
Damn. Okay. So maybe we are gonna see some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, Shane Nutt, he's known for like being super unpredictable on deadlifts on meet day.
Oh, okay.
So you never know. It's
He's
just
just
a
like
matter
me
of
for
if he
real.
feels good.
Yeah. If
He's like one of
your
those-
form wanna click that day or not.
Yeah. He's like one of those guys that goes into the gym and you're like, what you hitting today? Like, if I'm feeling good, I'm gonna max out deadlifts.
Tight.
I
Tight.
don't know.
Man, I feel that.
Ryan Torrance.
MPG's own Ryan
Yes, sir.
Torres.
Trying to make MPG proud here. Let's see it. 310 kgs. Torrance
Very
locked
smooth
into his
opener.
technique. Smooth opener.
That man is so
Now,
strong.
he's-
I remember one of the first workouts I had at MPG. I walk in and this dude was repping 500 pounds on squat, and I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
Ryan, it's honestly a sight to see every time you go into MPG. And
Bro always is just casually doing over 500 pounds.
yeah, and you wouldn't know it if you spoke to him. He's a very humble guy too.
Yeah, he's something else.
The Wardley Edward, oh my goodness, he's wearing a tuxedo right now.
727?
Nah, I'm just kidding, because now we're
He is the one that deadlifts in
Yeah, he's the one that deadlifts in
I knew
suits.
it, bro. This man, bro, I knew he looked so familiar.
We have the Wardley Edwards tuxedo on standby.
Maybe he'll pull it out for the third attempt. Maybe Seabass will let him.
Let's see if Seabass gives his jacket to the Wardley.
Maybe like a nice little bow tie for the third
yeah,
attempt.
both
Not the whole suit.
330 kg opener for the Wardley.
What is that? 730 pounds?
Yeah, 737. Oh, 727.
Conventional.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Edward doing what
That
he
is
does best.
insane.
Debo making it look like a free throw.
All right. The crowd wild.
Watching the 330 the Moonwalkers.
We got Richard with a 771 pound opener.
Opener at 771.
Oh my God.
Wow, my challenge to Dan Swole is that you open with 771.
I bet.
On all three
You know where
lifts.
that's gonna lead me? Into the hospital.
Now, Dan, as an opener specialist, what do you think is most important when going into your opener?
Bro, honestly, you just gotta have confidence. It doesn't even matter if you're opening with your max. You gotta really gaslight and manipulate yourself. That it's
Yes,
gonna be
yes.
easy, no matter what it is.
Mind over matter from Dan Swole.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
Richard
why I've never
Andre.
failed the opener.
Here we go.
That is ridiculous.
Richard
That
Andre.
much weight should not move like that. That's
Moving
ridiculous.
way too fast for 345 kgs.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, someone gotta nerf this man. Oh my God. Unable to load 3 kg with available plates. Oh, it must be glitch.
Oh,
Yeah. We got a little technical difficulties going on, chat. That's all right.
So Jack him later.
Bro, what is that dude's dot score? The one that just went up.
Oh, Debo?
Yeah.
Wardley?
Yeah. Bro, that man is a monster. Oh, it looks like Moonwalkers have actually passed the Kaiju after that last deadlift attempt. Moonwalkers are in the lead with a 410 GL, while Kaiju has a 393.
Yeah, like I said, the Moonwalkers have some deadlift
Bro, that man, I ain't gonna
specialists.
lie, he gonna hold it down if he can keep that momentum going for their team and hit that third attempt. It might just be over for Kaiju
Yeah,
unless they lock in.
yeah, we're about to see some crazy pulls. We're gonna see some grinders most likely because of how close the score is.
Yeah, no, bro opened with 770. That's just insane.
Now we're gonna see.
Here we
if
go. We got Pizza
accumulates-
Princess.
Second.
What is she opening with? Is that
This
446?
is her second, and this is a 202.5,
Oh, yeah,
so 446. Yes.
Yeah, my fault. Oh, there we go.
Up and
Nice and
later
smooth.
again.
Nice and smooth second attempt.
The
Things
smooth
are going
second
better than
attempt.
that. That's for
Yes.
sure. She's
Things
super
are
2 on
going better
nets.
than Nets.
She holding on to them. Maybe she got better chalk for this meet. Do you
Yeah,
think
maybe
so?
I think she got better chalk. I think the last one was a missed group full times.
Maybe she accidentally used baby powder or
Oh,
something.
perhaps.
It wasn't even her fault for real. It
Yeah,
was,
no, the last time, no. It was completely because they played the wrong song.
it's because it was USAPL.
Yeah, that's why. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I mean, they're notorious for playing the wrong song.
Yeah, come on, man. What's going on over there?
Next up, we got Jessica Kinney. She's gonna go 210 kg for a second attempt. 463 pounds.
This is insane. 452
Oh,
pounds.
452.
And it flies.
Wow.
Not even really much of
Wow,
a struggle, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I am just not used to seeing. I'm just not seeing that way. It's like that.
These might be the ops. These might be the ops.
Speaking of ops, Jeffrey Thompson is up, and he's actually going against Michael Petro, who's his coach.
Oh, yeah. They got their little rivalry going on. Are they on the same team or no?
No, they're not. I believe Petro is on the Moonwalkers, and Jeffrey Thompson's on the Kaiju.
I bet.
So they are ops. And I heard rumors that they might actually be picking each other's attempts.
Oh, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Now, Dan, I have a challenge for you. What if we picked each other's attempts for our influencer duels?
Oh, you're definitely failing everything on bench, but I'm a fail. I might hit the squat opener, but that's about it. It's GG's for me after that.
So he's gonna
Deadlift,
have
I'm
me
not
fail
moving.
everything on bench, but I'm gonna have him fail every single lift.
Nuh-uh. I'm gonna just lock in. I'm gonna lock in
Just
really
lock in.
hard. Yeah. Even if I have to
Jeffrey
sneak a squat suit on under.
Thompson.
Jeff with a second attempt of 512 pounds.
232.5 kg. Oh, he's grinding that second. Oh, once he gets past the sticking point.
He got
it's
it up. A nice smooth lift.
Yeah, once he
Looked
gets
like
past
he was tempoing it on the way up,
yeah,
you know?
tempoing it on the way up.
He was sending a message to Michael. That's what it
Yeah, he
was.
was sending a message. He wanted to give Michael some false
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah, exactly. Now we got Noah Philly, MPG's own.
MPG's own Noah Feely. How old is Noah?
He is 17 years
A
old. A
17-year-old.
fresh 17. He just turned 17 like last month.
17 years old, 66 kgs, 523 pounds on bar.
With conventional. A
Conventional.
lightweight lifter pulling
This
conventional.
is just so rare to see.
I have not even hit this yet.
No, with a lot
And
of
I'm about to be in
intensity.
master's class.
Can
Yeah,
Feely
he always be charging
rep
up
for the
before his lifts.
Filipinos.
Let's go. Let's go. Hell
Rocking it
yeah.
out.
Hell yeah.
And Noah.
Hell yeah. He got that dog in him. No other professional rep grinder.
Wow.
Let's just do. He's one of those lifters that, you know, he hits like a speed cap, but they can just keep putting weight on, and it'll still move.
There's just no quit in that.
Yeah.
There's no
Even
quit in
if
Noah.
it takes like a half hour, he's still gonna get the rep up.
That's what
He
I'm
just
saying.
don't give up.
Yeah. And a reminder, this is Noah's second meet. He's handling the
it is.
pressure so well.
Yeah, no, he. This was like a last minute thing for him too. Seabass was just like, "You trying to do pro duel?" And he's like, "I bet."
Yeah, like,
He's
wow. Now we have Sterling Walker.
Sterling Orhe. No, we got Russ Orhe's mini brother right here.
We have
With second attempt
Sterling
of
Walker.
562 pounds. Moonwalkers are in the lead right now by 9 GL points with a score of 410 to 401.
Would hit his second attempt. Let's see.
Will he get better tonight?
And he is
Oh,
better.
hell yeah.
He is better.
Nah, that is crazy. That was too smooth.
Sterling Walker rocking the number 23, just like the ghost.
23.
We got
Robert up next with a 265 kg second attempt.
Robert can take the black one.
He's locking in over there. He's taking them smelling salts and
Yes,
stuff.
he's taking his time.
Well, we
He's
gotta, I'm
approaching
not
the
gonna
bar.
lie, we gotta get a mobile cameraman for this so
Oh,
Chad can
yeah,
see.
we do. There you go, Whistler. Getting into a sumo stance.
Hook grip. Oh, okay.
And he gets it up. Very split second.
He just kind of thugs it out. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Not much of a wedge or anything. Just
just
he's
rip
just
and
strong
rip.
as hell. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
rip and rip. Sometimes that's the best
Hey
way
man,
to
he
go.
got it done though. I can't even do that way.
And here comes Michael Colatti Petro.
Oh, here we go. Jeff's off.
Jeff,
272.5.
Jeff must be trembling right now looking at that number. 600 pounds for his second.
He followed by Alex Block. On deck with Shane Luck. In the goal is Ryan Torres. Torres ready for Michael. He may take the black one.
Colatti Petro approaching the bar for his second deadlift. 272.5 kilos.
No. Oh yeah.
Here comes
Just a
Wow.
beautiful deadlift.
That looked like an
Michael.
opener.
Yeah,
Holy.
that was beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
It
like-
might be over for Jeff.
Yeah,
Jeff, it might be
Jeff
over.
is trembling right now. He's shaking, but we'll see. We shall see.
3 white lights too. Very smooth.
Next up, we got Alec Buob.
A second attempt of 285 kg. What is
Wow.
that? Is that 630?
Yeah, that's six.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much 630, 628.
Moonwalkers are still in the lead. A score of 410 GL to Kaiju's 401 GL. And they haven't even they didn't have that third deadlift specialist go up yet.
Oh, yeah.
The one that ends the fights.
Yeah, they did not.
It might be over for Kaiju.
We're going to see if the Moonwalkers can pull away. Here goes Alec Buob.
It's crazy because Kaiju were leading too for a while
Yeah.
throughout squats and bench.
Yeah, they had a comfortable lead for a little
Yeah.
bit there.
Alec locking in for the second attempt.
Up, getting it up. There it is.
Nice and smooth.
285 kilograms. Move it. That's
3
smooth.
white lights. Oh, we got Shane Nutt. A second attempt in the 700s. That's your bench, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. Something like that.
There's a secret one that I've been gatekeeping.
Yeah, no,
No,
you
you
be
heard it
lying
here
to
first. I
y'all.
have been lying
Yeah.
about my bench. You have heard it here first. But you guys will never see my real bench. I'm sorry. We'll never see it.
Have you told your Instagram and stuff that you're commentating this?
I did.
Gotcha.
And we're gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that. I've never released my real bench press.
Oh, I bet.
Shane Nutt is up. Very unpredictable deadlift there. We're gonna see 320 kgs on the bar right now. Nutt gets the 705, gets the down command.
Holy
3
man.
whites. Oh, it looks like Shane Nutt is feeling good. Let's see
feeling
what
goated
Nutt can
today.
pull out today.
The ops are not stopping him today.
Yeah, the ops are not getting to Nutt at all.
Oh my God. He's nutting all over that deadlift. MPG's own Ryan Torrance with a second attempt of 716 pounds.
go. We're gonna see
As
if
the
he can beat.
Moonwalkers lead gets a little bigger with 413 to 402.
We're gonna see if he can beat the noodle bar specialist allegations.
Oh yeah, he did used to be a deadlift bar man.
Yeah, deadlift bar pulling.
He switched over
Let's
just
see
for
how
this.
well he adjusts.
He don't even need the deadlift bar. Look at that.
Slow, a little bit of turbulence.
Oh,
Missed it
and
on
it looks
grip.
like grip. Yeah, his grip gave out.
And
I
Ryan
don't blame him though.
Torrance.
I can't hold on to
Yeah,
700
I
pounds.
can't hold on to
That's a
700
lot of
pounds
weight.
either. Now Ryan Torrance, we're gonna see if he has that dog in him. Let's see if he hits his third. I wish him
You
the
gotta beat
best.
the grip allegations.
Gotta beat the grip
The
allegations.
ops might get to him.
The Butterfinger allegations must be defeated.
Here we
And
go.
now-
Oh my god. 771 pounds.
Wow.
As a second attempt.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see
Jesus
something.
Christ. If he hits this alone might be the nail in the coffin for Kaiju. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, it might.
This was Moonwalker's secret weapon. Kaiju had a lead throughout squat and bench. Moonwalkers were chilling. They're like, it's alright. We got
No,
this man
yeah,
on
we got
deadlift.
something in our back pocket.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
got
the
a secret
captain.
weapon. And it's this man right here.
And here he comes, a man known for doing it in
The
suits.
most stoic lifter in the fight today.
Yes.
Every time he just walks up nice and relaxed.
Absolutely.
He's just chilling for real.
A
It's not
classy
even,
man. He always
it's not
wears
in
the
sight.
suits.
Yeah, it's not in sight for him. Oh, resetting up. It looks like he might have
little
misplaced his feet.
hesitation right there to
Yeah.
fake out the ops.
Bro, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was. 350 kg.
Hell
Edward,
yeah.
little bit of turbulence,
He
but
don't
he's
even
getting
need
it
the
up.
suit. He don't even
He
need the
doesn't
suit.
need the
and he still
tuxedo.
got
He
it.
doesn't need.
He don't need the suit.
Yeah, he's got it. My goodness.
3 white lights. Wait a minute. He wasn't ending the fight. There's someone above
Richard
him.
Andre.
Wait, is this through Moonwalkers?
This is. Yes.
Oh my god, it's GG's, man. GG's, man.
GG's.
I'm sorry, Kaiju.
It
You
might
guys
be
lost.
GG's here, unless the
all the
Kaiju are hiding
Moonwalkers,
something.
unless all the Moonwalkers fail their third attempts, it might be over.
Yeah, it might.
They're
be.
leading with a 416, and Kaiju still at 403.
Yes.
I would be willing to
Yeah,
bet
this
all
is
my
Moonwalker
money if
right
he
here.
hits this. This is the nail in the coffin right
Yeah.
here. What is that? 790?
Pretty much 800.
99?
362.5
800
kgs.
pounds, bro. Oh my god. This is like my bench and deadlift combined.
Richard Andre with that conventional pull. Always getting it up.
Oh my
My goodness.
Oh my
Blocks
god,
out
man.
The 800.
800 pounds. That's
3
really-
whites.
GG's, man.
Wow.
Kaiju. It might just be over for Kaiju.
Yeah. And there's just certain weights like 800 pounds, and you wonder, how did you even work up to that? Like, you just wake up one day and you can post 800 pounds.
I need to know what he's eating, bro. He got to be on some special diet.
He's got to be eating the plates that he lifts.
Bro, that is insane. Moonwalkers are now, they are just destroying Kaiju. It's 417 to 403.
Now we're going to see here if Jackie Malater can complete the 3 for 3 on deadlifts, or it's going to be a reverse of what happened. And she hits the first 2 and misses the last. Let's see it. Malater with 215 kgs for third attempt. That's 474 pounds.
With the team captain of the Vikings, struggling in he's the first at 250.
She knows the pizza princess. Letting out a yell. The
474
crowd yelling
pounds
back.
from Jackie
Let's see.
as a third attempt. She is the team leader of the Kaiju.
A lot of intensity from Jackie right here. Taking her
Can
time
she beat
setting
the
up.
grip allegations?
Here she goes. Pulling it. Fighting. Jackie Spader.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
A fight from Jackie
She might be
Malater.
the goal. She might be the goal.
And the crowd is loving the intensity from Jackie.
What an amazing comeback, me going 3 for 3 on deadlifts.
Yes, yes. Defeating the allegations,
Oh
defeating
my
the
god,
ops.
that was insane.
Wow. I can tell she came in with a chip on her shoulder. She knows that people are thinking,
Yeah,
you
she
know.
took that chip off her shoulder and she ate that
Yes,
on
sir.
the platform.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Jessica
god, man.
Kinney
That
is up
was
next.
crazy. Jackie might just be the GOAT. I'm not gonna
She
lie.
might be. She might be.
She
I
might
mean,
be the
she's the
GOAT.
princess for a reason.
Man. Jessica Kinney, 220. 485. 485. Jessica's third
And
attempt.
she is fighting. She's fighting.
A little
she
slow on
gets
the
it.
lockout, but
Locks
she
it
gets
out. Let's
it.
see it.
Oh, hell
3
yeah.
whites for Kinney. What a pull.
Ah, damn. That was pretty clean.
I've seen dudes twice Jessica size fail 485.
Hell yeah, that was me for a while. Yeah. I will let the chat know I doubled it today, though. And I didn't drop it. And I didn't drop it. You know,
W's in the chat for Dan.
I'm another one that cannot hold on to my deadlifts. My coach said, listen, buddy, we're done with hook grip. You're switching to mixed grip. And ever since then, I haven't been dropping them. So, I mean,
Now, Dan, what do you think is more reliable, hook grip or mixed grip?
bro, gun to the back of my head, I'm going mixed grip every time.
Yeah.
If you drop something on mixed grip, that just don't even make sense, to be honest. It just don't even make sense.
Now, speaking of grip, let's see how
Here we go, Jeff. Michael's
mixed grip
off.
puller right here.
A third attempt of, what is that, 530?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
240 kg.
Oh,
Chef,
oh.
we're singing what up?
Nice little slow-mo
Jeffrey
grinder.
Thompson. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah. Little calm.
Wow.
Little calm third attempt.
Wow. It does look like he's simboing it on the way up.
He got some slow motion deadlifts.
Wow,
It
yeah.
looks like Kaiju are closing the gap right now,
Yes,
too.
Kaiju's
It's
closing the gap.
currently 417 to 409 now.
Here comes Noah. MTG's own for his last lift of the day. Noah Feely with the intensity, walking up to the bar.
They're going
The crowd is loving it. If he can hit this, he will be a hometown hero.
Let's
Come
go,
on,
Noah.
Let's see it. Noah!
Let's go,
Noah!
Noah. Oh my God.
Never back down! Never right! Noah Peely! Are you kidding me?
He might just be the real
He
guy.
never backs down!
Oh my God,
He
I'm telling you,
never
man.
backs
The
down.
weight keeps going up and he just keeps hitting it.
You can't run out of talent
Bro, he
if you
does
have
not
unlimited
fail.
talent.
He does not fail.
We got Colin Wilkins, we have Sterling Walker with a 262.5 kilo for his third and final attempt. 578
We got people in chat crying about the different feds. They're saying now we got another small fed. The Pro Duel is actually part of Powerlifting America.
Yeah, if you didn't know
This is
that.
not its own fed. It's just a special event for it, like how USAPL has Sheffield.
Sterling Walker, 578 on the bar.
And plus, things would get boring without innovation.
Yes.
People need to try new ideas.
Yes, we needed this for powerlifting.
Especially if we want it to become more mainstream. We need
Yeah, this is the
this
only
type of
way.
stuff.
This is the only way. And Sterling
Sterling
like that
with a third attempt.
missed it on grip.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, he
Sterling Walker
definitely
with a
had the
good
strength
fight
there,
right
too.
there. A great
Very
effort
slow, yeah,
from
very
Sterling
slow
Walker.
off the ground, but he had that if his grip didn't give
Yeah,
out.
he was grinding
He was
that one
pulling
out.
mixed or hook too, yeah.
Yeah, he was pulling
That's
hook.
what I'm talking about, chat, with hook grip. That
So
shit
don't
is
set
just
it right.
not
There can be a
reliable.
lot going wrong.
If he had mixed grip, man, he would have gotten it.
Yes.
We have covered. Moving to close the beat out with the 275 kilo deadlift. I break moving the arm. Car is Leandro to Robert. The Kaiju only get closer to the new
Robert with a third attempt of 275 kg.
Chat is repping the ops right now.
Yeah, chat is the ops right
Chat
now.
is the ops right now.
Listen, chat. You can hate on it till it becomes mainstream. Then you go
Yes.
switch sides.
Keep hating on it. Keep
Yeah.
watching it. What's
Struggles to get the lockout, but he manages to do it. A little slow-mo lockout.
One
We
red
got a
light,
red
two
light
white
from the head
lights.
ref. I think it was definitely soft. Oh, it looks like they called it for soft knees.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that call. But it looks like the side refs did
Looks
not
like he
call
might
it.
have flucked out with another white light.
The Michael Polanyi The man with the flamingo sauce. Send to that children in the second touch. Boy is ready for Michael to
Hey,
life.
PLA has Sheffield. Sheffield's under PLA.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. That's
My
not
fault,
USAPL.
Chad.
That's
My
not
fault, Chad. That's my bad. I did not know that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, USAPL's the Arnold. Okay.
Yeah, so a reminder, we are influencers. We are
Wow,
not
yeah.
experts of the sport.
Yeah. We should be vibing for real.
Nah, and Cole Addy Bauer, oh
Michael,
my goodness.
Absolutely puts Chef in the grave with that. It is over for Jeff.
Opener.
His op just
The op,
ended
yeah.
it right there.
Wow, Michael, a great meet.
Beautiful meet from Michael too.
Wow,
Did he
another
go 9
one
for 9?
repping MPG.
Did he go 9 for 9? I don't think he failed anything.
No, I don't think he failed anything.
Getting ready to get the 219.
Yeah, I agree with that. In chat, they were saying that deadlift was a soft block. That was a
Yeah.
soft block of hell, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? Leave the production room. Alec Buab approaching the bar,
What is that,
292.5 kilos.
644?
Yes. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, chat, we might need to get me glasses for that next meet.
yeah.
I can see the KG though, because it's in big letters. 292.5 KG.
Kaiju
That's a
408.5
third
kilo, Moonwalkers 417.4.
Nuh-uh. Man, Kaiju should have recruited me for real.
We need
I
a
would've
Dan
locked
Cole
in.
versus Pinoy. Team
We need
Dan
to do
versus
a
fighting, shaking, and he gets
very
it.
smooth
see
for
what the
a third
judges say.
attempt. Wow.
Nice.
Three white
lights for Alec Buab.
Pretty smooth third attempt, I'm not gonna lie.
A great performance from him today as well.
I still haven't seen someone throw up. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
Someone needs to load something heavy for real. Oh, Mr. Nut, will he nut on the platform? Stranger Cinema, hello, chat. That sounds so familiar. Stranger Cinema.
Oh, it was good.
I've probably seen their sub on Instagram before. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see what Shane Nutt goes. Oh, it looks like he's gonna
Trouble
go for
has
733.
entered the chat. MPG Fitness. Is Seabass in the chat? Where is Seabass at? His shiny gold suit. Where is the man? Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah,
Right next to Noah Pilley, the GOAT.
the GOAT, the young king, the future. Oh, looks like we have some attempt changes.
Ryan Torrance with a third attempt of 722 pounds.
Missed his last one. We're gonna see if he can
He's
recover.
just gotta hold on.
Yeah.
Will the ops get to him?
We'll see. We'll see if he can defeat the grip allegations.
You might just have to switch the mix, man. I'm telling y'all. Mix is the meta.
I'm just lowering the bar up right now. And the bar is loaded for Ryan Torrance.
We need these commentators back. Bro, I know that dude. He's been following me on Instagram for a fat minute.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That nut comment crazy? My fault. Ryan with oh,
Oh,
wow. And it looks like
Ryan.
his grip gives out.
I mean, it's a hard transition going from a deadlift bar to a stiff bar. So I do
he's
understand,
definitely- Yeah.
and especially on grip, if you don't know already, the deadlift bar is a lot thinner, so it's easier to pull hook.
Yeah,
It's easier to set your hook.
It's definitely just an adjustment that he's probably not used to yet.
Yeah.
He has been a deadlift bar puller for a fat minute.
Yeah,
He
setting
just
your hook on
recently
a stiff
switched
bar
for
is
this
harder.
meet.
Yeah.
Can't get as big of a wedge on this either. It is
Oh yeah.
stiff bars just
Yeah,
not
it's
bad.
just-
They
yeah.
call it stiff bars for a reason.
Yeah, they call it stiff for a reason.
Here we go.
Speaking of stiff, we got Shane Nutt right here.
What is he gonna do on the platform?
Let's see it, Shane. Give
How much
me
is that?
the
We got
nut.
332.5 kgs.
Shane Nutt.
Oh my god! He's climbing it out and he keeps it! Oh my god! And he holds it out! And he holds it to send a message to the ops!
Nodding at the ops.
Mr.
Get
Nut
3
cannot
white
be
lights.
stopped! Oh my God. This is insane.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I agree with Chad, man. He might just be
He
nutting.
might be nutting.
And that puts
On all the hops.
Moonwalkers to a 420 GL, while Kaiju is still falling behind with a 409.5. I ain't gonna lie, it might be GG's, man.
It might be. We have another
Might be
Moonwalker
GG's.
stepping up to the platform as well.
Oh my God, it's like they're just the Kaiju are like a dead horse, and they're just kicking it with these attempts. They keep hitting it.
And it looks like the drafting strategy of the Moonwalkers worked out because
Freedom
they did
hold
pick
from
a
the
lot
chin.
of big
Oh,
deadlifters.
here comes Debo Flex. We got a Debo Flex.
Flex.
Oh, this is that Red Rum song.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
so
playing
tired
Red
of hearing
Rum.
this song.
This is a
I
live
can't
Instagram
escape this
reel.
song, Chad. It follows me everywhere. There we go, Mr. Suit Man. He don't even need the
The
suit
feet drop.
today.
It's going up. Oh, and he fails it.
It's because he
A
didn't have a
great
suit
effort.
on.
Yes,
Someone, man, we gotta let him pull it
It
with
was
the
a great
suit.
performance
Leave the
from
bar
Duel
alone.
Edward.
Yeah, no, he's still went crazy though. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
he
lie.
went. He went.
It's
crazy.
because the bow tie wasn't on. That's all it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. He needs.
It's not
He
even
needs
his
the
fault.
suit. He needs the suit.
Yeah. Debo Flex the deadlift demon, absolutely, man.
Yes.
He's so stoic too. Every lift,
Yeah.
he would just
Very
calmly
calm
walk
lift.
up.
Yeah, very calm.
Calmly
lifting.
walk up, do some insane lift, and then just calmly walk up.
Yes.
Like nothing even happened.
It's 21 pounds.
821 pounds from Richard for a third attempt. 372.5 kg. What is he? Is he a kaiju?
No, he's
this is a
Moonwalkers.
Damn, Moonwalker really
So it's
did.
looking like the Moonwalkers are
Who's the
running
team
away with
leader
this
of the
one.
Moonwalkers?
Yeah, the one.
He got all the deadlift specialists.
Yeah,
he played the
yeah.
long game.
Yeah.
It's like if you guys play League of Legends, man, they
Yeah.
scaled into the late game on
They
some.
scaled into the
Bro,
late
bro, because that's all that matters. It's about how
Here
you
goes
finish.
Richard Andre. I believe this is the last hole of the
There we
day.
go.
Let's go. Oh, he missed
Still
it.
a beautiful attempt.
Great-
though. The
a great
fact he can
attempt.
even get it that far off
Yes,
the floor is
that is
insane.
821
This
pounds.
man is making a stiff bar
Wow.
bench.
Wow.
Like, oh my god.
Amazing, an amazing meet. It ends 409.5 Kaiju and 420 on the dot Moonwalkers.
Oh, it's over. It might just be over for Kaiju. Thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Thoughts on Team Kaiju?
Well,
they lost. They need to get stronger if they want to win next time.
These are the ops. We have ops in the crowd for Team Kaiju. It's over. Oh, wow. It looks like Kaiju have lost.
Everyone in the stream, thank you so much for tuning in.
Moonwalkers defeating the ops, absolutely. Oh, looks like we're gonna have a closing ceremony or something. I don't think we're done yet, Mr.
Oh, I
Kanoy.
guess we're not
Put
done.
them
We
like
still
that, guy.
gotta
We're not
do
done yet.
awards. We still gotta do awards.
I think whoever made the Moonwalkers team was very smart though,
Yeah.
collecting the deadlift specialists because
Yeah, those
Yeah.
play a huge role in
Yeah.
meets like these.
no,
Yes.
Kaiju, I'm telling y'all, Kaiju had the lead throughout squats and bench by like a significant amount. Deadlift came and it was just GG's.
Yeah, for sure.
GG's, man.
No, Dan, how did you feel about this concept of the meet?
I really
Did
enjoyed
it
it.
change since your first impression after now seeing it?
I mean, I'm always optimistic. I like seeing new ideas and stuff come to life.
Yeah.
And I think it would definitely be interesting to see, especially with some like for quote unquote famous athletes. You know what I mean? Imagine we have Russ Swallow or
Yeah.
mega. I call him Mega Gorilla because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Mega
I ain't gonna lie,
Gojira.
Chad.
No, what I
Mega
want to see
Gojira.
actually is I would want to see a Team Russ versus a Team Petrie. Because of the beef
They
that
got
happened
their little
before.
beef going
So they can settle
on.
it on the
What?
platforms.
Oh, I gotta shoot the confetti, Chad. I'll be right back. Hold on, I
Dan
don't
Soul
wanna-
is going to shoot the confetti. I believe this is a confetti shooting PR. Moonwalkers, the Pro Duel champion. The first ever. This may be in a historic moment in power. Dan is coming back.
All right, chat.
The gold kilogram. Dan, what would you do
Well,
with
we
a
gotta
gold
have an
kilogram?
influencer duel, and you don't need to ask me what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna win that, and then I'm gonna have my own.
Okay, all right, okay. So what are you gonna do with your golden kilo if you win it?
I'm gonna probably bring it to the gym every day and make sure I use it for all my sets. I'm gonna probably ask for like 2 of them. That way I have a matching pair,
Oh
Or
yeah,
I'll
for
just
sure.
make my own.
But anyway, if we have a duel, I will destroy you because it will be all my followers, like
I don't
Jesus,
know about
like
that.
Russ,
Man,
like Austin. I'm taking all of them.
If they show up, then I ain't gonna lie, I'm just leaving. I'm gonna tell my team, never mind. It was a
Never
prank.
mind.
It was a prank.
That's a good question.
Team Flex versus Team Craft. Thoughts?
Yeah, Flex versus Team Craft duel. I think
Who
we
is
got
Team Craft?
We got Team Nori.
We do have Nori's own Kevin Serrano in the building right now. He stepped in as a ref, so that way I could compensate. Thank you. Who is Team Craft?
Team Craft is Marcellus, the soul vessel. Yeah.
Oh, that would go crazy.
Yeah, so we can see them settle that beef. I don't know if the beef is still there,
bro,
but
I'm telling you, this concept, I don't care anyone that hates on it, this concept would actually go crazy.
Yeah,
If we got the higher level teams to do it.
yeah, and also this is a drama-filled sport. Powerlifting has drama,
Yeah.
so we can get
People
people to
already
settle
hate
it.
each other.
Yeah.
People already have beef.
Pin
We
them
might as well
against-
put it on the
Pin
platform.
them against each other and make
Yes.
them take it
Let
out on the
people-
bar.
Put their numbers where their mouth is. Everyone wants to talk
Yeah,
crazy
exactly.
online. Settle it on the
Put your
platform.
numbers where your mouth
Settle it
is.
on the
Yeah,
platform.
exactly. We need Zach.
I'll catch you later.
Goodbye.
How was your team, bro? Is Nelly leaving?
No, it's 14, man.
Okay. What is Powerlifters got a new excuse, guys? I can't hit lifts without golden kilos. That's what I'm saying. That would be my new excuse.
Yeah, that's a new
I
excuse.
fail a lift. It's because I didn't have the golden kilos. Goodbye, coach.
I was gonna see you, man.
That was my coach right there. I'm on Team 5W. If you are in the Chicagoland area, I ain't gonna lie, I've been through a lot of coaches, and 5W will get you right. There he is right there, my coach. Waylon Wu the GOAT.
All this talent in one room, man.
Yeah. Hanoi gangsta. Wow. What are your thoughts on the meet? This whole idea.
It honestly was the most entertaining meet I've ever seen.
We should turn the camera around, bro. Nobody.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Let's flip the cam. Let's get the angle.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh my god, hold on.
Thank you.
you should be up there.
I'm gonna stain this. There we go. They're in the middle of dying. I've had them for a while.
Chat.
All right, chat.
We are here after.
Dang, the lighting was
Wow.
kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but I was saying, yeah, this was just a super entertaining meet. It was like you just can't look away, or you're gonna miss like how someone took the lead.
Yeah,
you know?
bro, casually doing like 700. I remember for squats too. That dude opened with 700. I said, what?
Yeah, and you gotta remember, this is still a local level meet, so
Yeah.
you don't see local meets like this.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the
If
only
they
one
got
of its kind.
actual pro teams up here.
Yeah.
It would go crazy.
Like
We'll go
let's
crazy.
revive the local meet era.
You know what? We might just have to become pros so we can do it first.
I guess
if these
so.
teams don't want to do it,
If
we
they
might
don't
just
want
have
to
to
do it,
step
me and
up.
Dan are gonna have
Yeah.
to carry the events.
We just gotta lock in, get a calm little 500 dots. You know,
yeah,
something slight,
something slight. You know, I just gotta get my bench. I just gotta bench what I actually bench.
I just gotta cut to like 56 kg. You know what I mean? And keep my strength.
It's easy work. It's easy work.
Bro got his headphones on his hand for the mic. Okay, listen. This is not my fault, okay? Seabass set up the thing wrong. Apparently these don't work. I don't know. I was roughing for squats and bench. I just hopped over here. And you know, this was how it was set up. We have mics
had
here.
to adapt.
I
We
don't know
have
what's
the
going
mics.
on. I
They
don't know
just
what's
weren't
going
getting
on.
picked up because
Yeah.
of. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know what's going on, chat.
Yeah.
I'm just here for
We're
real.
just here to talk
just
and
vibing.
yap for a long time.
Who is your favorite lifter of the day?
Favorite lifter had to be Noah. He
I'm not
really
gonna lie,
showed he has that dog in him,
Nah,
you know? And maybe it was the crowd that was like super supportive, like
Uh-huh.
also like giving me bias towards that because it's
Yeah.
just like when I see someone's like a fan favorite, like I'm just like I
Especially,
gravitate
it
towards
is
them.
his home gym, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone here loves Noah. He's a really good kid. Not
Yes.
gonna lie.
Yes. Very, very humble kid too.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give it to like, I would give it to Noah or Pizza Princess. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah. Jackie did amazing too.
She's very strong. I was surprised by her numbers because I don't even really like follow her like that on social. I don't follow a lot of lifters on social media. To be
Ladies and
honest.
gentlemen, my prediction was right.
Oh my God, he's a moonwalker. He's with the
Yes.
house.
My next chapter.
Oh, the chat said you're gonna carry your team with your bench. Thoughts?
Some light, bro. Some
That's
light.
motivation to be invited to this
Yes.
next year.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Ah.
It's like when people get the golden buzzer and save that.
Yeah. And now I will ingest this to get my bench up.
Oh my God. The Haas. Oh, for the Haas. We got Noah Philly with the Haas. He posted up with all the females. That's what working out gets you. It gets you the hoes, chat.
Wow, no opinion. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. If you know anything about Filipinos, their families are very supportive when it comes to that.
Not mine. No. No, I ain't even mainly Filipino. I'm an outlier though, because I'm hella mixed.
Yeah. When a Filipino family is supportive, they're very supportive.
Type shit.
Yeah.
That is true.
They never have
They be rolling deep everywhere too. I ain't gonna lie.
everywhere.
Filipinos fit in the same boat with the Mexican jokes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Like,
Both
we use
those
the- we do the
races be
same
pulling
stuff.
up T.
I'm saying, if you say it, they're the same stuff.
Oh my God. We're gonna do like post lift interviews with the athletes or anything.
I don't. Oh, actually, I don't know because it looks like they're heading.
We yapping.
We have just been
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. On behalf of everyone here at Intermission Fitness, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We will improve the live stream. Thank you. Thank you. And,